Level 1. Rhythm.
Girl, I'm gonna make it last. I give it to you right there whenever you want. So come on, girl, let me take you to another world. You're the one that I love, there ain't no other girl.
Cry for you. This is what I can't deny. Die for you, cry for you. Please don't say goodbye. Die for you, cry for you. This is what I can't deny. Die for you, cry for you. Please don't say goodbye.
Never say goodbye, I'ma die with you. I hate it when you sigh, cause I cry with you. See, I never say goodbye, I'ma die with you. I hate it when you sigh, cause I cry with you.
Say it. Dick 4.
Woo!
What's up, my players? Welcome to another exciting episode of Gaming Treble. How you doing? I am your awesome host, Torrance Hudson, aka the Ironheart of Xbox, aka the old school player, aka also HUD Zero. And welcome to an awesome Friday. Happy Friday to everybody. Listen, hope you had an awesome week. Hope you've been playing some awesome games. Hope you've been playing some nice retro games. There's a lot of awesome retro games to play. And of course, the indie scene is getting hot. Holy cow. You see, there's some amazing games out there right now. But of course, I'm just going to introduce my awesome co-hosts. We're going to talk about the Neon Shogun. We're going to talk about the one who has that awesome gray beard. It's not gray. It's called silver. That's what it's all about. And not only that, he's also about those ARPGs and JRPGs. And don't get him in the ring because he's guaranteed to make you tap out. He is the one and only Tony San Miguel.
What's up, players? Speaking of my gray beard, I'm actually turning Ultra Instinct really slow. That's what's happening here. Anyways, I've been smashing it at Fable. I wonder what you guys are playing, but yeah, I'm running my chicken joint out there, and it's tough. Running a chicken biz is tougher than I thought, but I'm having fun out there. Let me know what you guys are playing.
Oh, yes, absolutely. And then, of course, we got to talk about the best hair in the business. Damn, that hair is stunning. You can't. I'm serious, man. Holy cow! I don't know how you do it. Now, let's talk about the guy who's also about those awesome cosplays. If you've seen his cosplays, you know that it's always stellar. Not only that, he's collecting all of these amazing collectibles, man. He's got a collection that will make anybody shy. Not only that, he's also collecting those damn freaking achievements. He's nonstop. He's nonstop. I can't catch up. I can't. It's impossible. No, it's not impossible, but it's a challenge. Not only that, he's also about all that knowledge. He is the one and only Johnny Alisea.
What's going on, players? Glad you could join us on a beautiful Friday night. I know this show is going to be a great one, and had an awesome week. So how's everybody's week?
My week is great. This is a great week, an amazing week. Although we had the snow in the beginning of the week, and then of course but there was also good good on the game time, of course. But then again, that's all right. How about you, Tony? You pretty awesome week.
Yeah, pretty awesome. Things looked up brighter. Freezing though, man. I am freezing out here.
You could listen.
We got single degrees weather out here, man. It's like 5 degrees over here. I had to turn up my heater, man. It's all the way up. You know,
it was
I have a
0
heater like
this
right below
morning.
me right now.
Yeah.
0.
Yeah.
It was 0 this morning, Johnny. 0 here.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
I'm up on
it's
the
like
mountain
5
too,
degrees.
so it's even
Well, there you
colder
go.
up here.
Ridiculous.
Oh yeah,
ridiculous.
the mountains, forget about it. Yeah, you're definitely gonna feel that coldness right now. So
All right, Johnny.
Brody had a relaxing week.
You got to tell Sub-Zero to chill a little bit. I mean, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No.
The cold blizer.
You go talk to Sub-Zero. I'm not talking to him. I'm not talking to Sub-Zero or Blizzard.
Oh no. Oh man. But anyway, I'm glad you all here and everything. I hope all you players are looking pretty awesome. Thank you for joining us. Man, we got a lot to talk about, and of course we got a lot to share as well. I got a couple of things to show off. Let's talk about, hey, how you doing, Dorian? Welcome joining to our show. We got Vet. Man, you're awesome. I love you, man. You got a lot to talk about. I love what you're putting down.
I love all these guys.
We got this new guy. Hey, Heidi.
Awesome.
Is that Heidi? Is that how you pronounce your name? Oh yeah, man.
That's a lady.
Hey, welcome.
Hi, welcome to our show. Awesome. I'm glad. Is it try the cake and cookies? Oh yeah, absolutely. And they're probably delicious.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Don't forget the milk. You gotta have the milk. But then of course, let's see. That's it.
Yeah,
okay.
like Dorian's approach. You see Dorian's approach?
Oh yeah. Give Sub-Zero some hot chocolate to warm his heart.
Yes.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
By the time he gets to it and everything, it's gonna be an icicle. It's gonna be hot chocolate pop. So
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna work. But yeah. Let me just say that the retro games, man. Retro games are getting big. I'm talking about, it's crazy, man. Let me see. I think right now, the ones that people are playing, games that people are playing, they're actually getting into Dead or Alive again. Dead or Alive is alive, baby. Dead or Alive is back. Dead or Alive 6, the game that actually almost shuttered freaking Team Ninja. Now people are talking about it. Now they're doing a tournament about it. And the 30th anniversary is coming up very soon.
That's actually going to be like a backup tournament. They always do like backup tournaments whenever games. I know where you're going with this. What Evo does is that they do these backup tournaments, and what they do is that if there's a specific game that's not in the main roster for Evo, they always have they do little side tournaments, and they're doing those for a couple of games right now. It's not just Dead or Alive. They got King of Fighters 11. They got King of Fighters 14. They got Marvel vs. Capcom 2. They're doing Capcom vs. SNK 2. They're doing there's so many fighting games that they're actually doing. So that's actually a side tournament they're doing with that. So
I know. But I mean, a lot of veterans are coming in. Emery Reigns and everything. He's been, he's actually like a top DOA player. He's coming back. I heard that there's another one who's actually really big in fighting games. I'm trying to find his name. He's actually heavy in the FGC right now. Let me see if I can pop his name up. But he's been saying a lot of good things about it too. He's like, hey, listen, Dead or Alive, man, and my feed everywhere I'm going, I'm seeing Dead or Alive, Dead or Alive, Dead or Alive, Dead or Alive. People are playing the old games. People are playing Dead or Alive 4. People are actually going to Dead or Alive 6. People are playing Dead or Alive 5. I went online playing Dead or Alive 5, and the lobbies are full again. This is ridiculous. It's actually right now, Dead or Alive is actually starting to have a big comeback. And and speaking of comebacks, you want to talk about the Duke himself? You want to talk about Duke Nukem?
Well, I was hoping you want to get into the do you want to get into the vault now, or do you want to talk about?
Yeah, we're gonna get into that vault. We're gonna get into the vault. We're gonna save your good stuff for later. But
all right, you was gonna go first anyway. But no, I mean, yesterday was the 30th anniversary of the Dukester himself. So I just can't believe it was 30 years, man. That is just crazy. I'm looking back, and I'm like, dang, has it been 30 years since the Dukester made his arrival? Well,
oh my gosh! I mean, listen, Duke Nukem was ahead of its time. People were playing Doom at that time, and Duke Nukem.
Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein. People actually started getting.
You guys play Total Overdose on the Genesis?
Yeah,
it was a first-person shooter on the Genesis. It was nuts.
I remember that. I remember that game. Yes.
Mm-hmm. It was actually it actually was ahead of its time. You know, that type of game. Holy cow! You know, even Joe Genesis wasn't really wasn't built on 3D. The way they actually did it, I mean, come on.
How they figured it out, I don't know.
Yeah, it's kudos, man.
Yeah. Doom was actually pretty damn good on the Super NES as well.
Yeah,
I
Super
remember
NES.
using that.
They used the super Super FX chip to actually enhance the effects for their scrolling. It's pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
They did a good job.
Yeah.
It was it was a red cartridge. Everyone remembers the red cartridge.
Yeah. Yeah, red cartridge. Yeah.
Yes,
and
yes,
also Spider-Man and Venom Maximum Carnage had a red cartridge as well.
Indeed.
I remember I bought it and then I had that. So.
Oh man! Oh man! Oh man! What an amazing time! There's a lot of anniversaries going on, man. But let's get into it. But I actually wanted to show off a couple of things from the vault.
All right, well, yeah, put that bumper up, man.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now. Yeah. I'm popping it right now. So
I'll do it. What the hell?
We are going to do it. We're doing it now.
Do it now. Boom.
Yes, sir. Yes, the vault. The vault is here, and the vault is back. I'm actually going to get rid of this fuzzy little background right here because nothing shows up really good. So I'm actually going to take that off.
This is the reason why I'm showing my normal background.
Indeed, indeed. So, of course.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start off with a game. I'm going to start off with a game that some people are familiarized with. If you actually played Gradius, everyone's played Gradius. Everyone played Gradius and played Paradius and Proteus and stuff like that. You know, the parody type of games. There was another game that actually was pretty much in that same genre, you know, in so to speak. This game right here is called Automedius.
Oh, okay.
Catch that. Automedius, yes, Automedius is excellent. It's actually a game made from Konami. If you're actually familiarized with Gradius and stuff like that, still one-hit kills. You have multiple characters that you actually have, and some that you can actually unlock. It has the same difficulty. It's really, really hard. What a beautiful get a beautiful art and everything. You know, nice beautiful disc. Look at that. Look how clean.
Yeah, probably no scratches on that.
No scratches on that bad boy.
Nice.
You know, of course, it's CID, so it has everything in there, even the cover. So it's on the
nice.
Right there. This right here is like it's awesome. It has about 10 stages. You know, and it is hard. It's hard. Once you get to the hardest stages, if you actually lose all your power ups, I mean, you can give up. I try not to, but trust me, it's balls to the wall hard. Not only that, it actually came with this nice little Automedius disc that actually has a soundtrack.
Oh wow, that's the soundtrack, right? Nice.
Has a soundtrack,
cool.
And also it has a nice little art book too, so you can actually go through the art book.
Oh, that's cool.
Look at that.
I love those.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I love when games have something like a special editions when they have like a soundtrack or an art book to it. I always enjoy those. Indeed. I remember, Castlevania, Lords of Shadows. They had the special edition where they had the soundtrack to this and it had the art book, like right with the game.
Yes,
I love when games do that.
You know what?
Love
See,
it.
See, the soundtracks. I love when games have soundtracks. When you get the soundtrack in there, then I'm invested because I pop it in, and and you actually get in. But not only that, don't drool, okay? Don't drool. It has a nice little.
Yeah, towel.
Nope, it's a little pillowcase.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's right here. And and of course, if you actually want some love and everything, you're a lonely guy, you can actually be able to turn it around, and you can say, "Oh, look, I'm here.
Oh, wow.
I'm here to.
Ain't that gorgeous?
I'm here to say something with you. What? Give me a hug. I'll give you a hug. You want a hug?
It's like, what's funny about that? It's perfectly positioned for motorboating. That is hysterical.
Yeah.
Hold it up again. Show the crowd. Look at it.
Yeah. One more time.
Oh, here we go.
One more time.
Right in your face. Oh my gosh.
Right there. See? Perfect. Perfect position on the pillow.
Yeah. Oh wow! I don't.
Oh,
Oh my
what they're
God!
doing.
That's
They
hilarious.
designed that.
that's
They knew what
dangerous.
they were doing.
That's
That
dangerous.
is hilarious.
That's dangerous. All right, but anyway, but that's one thing that I wanted to show off. Second thing I wanted to show off is because I was actually going through it. I finally got my hands on it. Even though I have it on digital, I had it on digital, but you know what? I just had to pick it up. Dead or Alive Ultimate.
DOA.
Nice.
Yes, I had to
Nice.
get that.
Yeah,
Came with
you have to get it. Yeah, the physical.
with 1 and 2. Had both discs in there, stuff like that. So you had the cases.
Nice.
Now each case actually comes separate. So you have part 1 and part 2.
course.
Now here's some facts though. This right here is
Sure.
actually the Sega Saturn version. It's not this. It's
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
it's not the PlayStation. It's not the PlayStation version. It's the Sega Saturn
Wow.
version. And it's not the arcade
crazy.
version, which is actually unfortunate because I was hoping it would. It's not the arcade. It's not the arcade version.
It's not?
It's only the Sega Saturn.
That is crazy.
Nope.
Because usually what happens is when they bring home like other versions of a game, if they can't do the arcade version, they will bring the PlayStation version, and they leave out. They don't do the Saturn version.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
It's
crazy.
ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I don't understand why. I find it very very crazy. But other than that,
That's good shape.
I don't know. I found it very weird that the arcade version got omitted. And everyone's kept on saying, how come the arcade version is not on there? I don't know. Maybe it's the unlockables because the Sega Genesis actually had Sega Saturn had the unlockables. Sega Saturn had the unlockables. So did the PlayStation. Now the PlayStation version had extras that was actually part of DOA Plus. I think it was DOA Plus or DOA Plus Plus, one of the two.
Okay.
So because you actually had unlock Ayane. Ayane is not in this version. Ayane is not in this version for the Dead or Alive 1. Which is another unfortunate thing. I'm like, damn, no, Ayane, no, So the PlayStation version actually had all the cool, and also there's other outfits that you can unlock in the PlayStation version and not the Sega Saturn version. And this right here is, of course, Dead or Alive 2. Now, this move list is very interesting because they said this right here was the revised version of all the moves. The revised version.
Oh.
Mine's missing that.
Inside the booklet, it shows the moves, but this right here is the revised moves because some of the moves have been adjusted and actually altered.
Huh.
So that, for instance, Zack actually has certain moves. They actually, was it Dead or Alive 2, but they actually added a couple of moves in there to actually balance him. Because,
Interesting.
Yeah. But he's still a badass and he still kicks your ass. So that's,
Zack is boss, dude. He's
Zack-
like
Zack-
the king of
yo,
Muay Thai.
Zack,
Like real Muay Thai.
Zack will
He
tear
does
you
real Muay
up.
Thai.
Especially a good Zack player. Oh, he will tear you up.
I'll tear people up with Zack and Janity.
As a matter of fact, I played a Zack player today. Dude, man, I know, and I was playing as freaking playing as Tina, so I said, okay, you know what? I had to get in close with this guy and try to grapple this guy because if you try to get away from him, nah, don't do that. Don't do that. He'll use his reach. He'll use his freaking quick moves and all that stuff. Get in close, and get him against the wall, and then you have right pause. But you have to do that right there. So those are the two things that I actually wanted to show off. That actually some of my pickups, and
That's cool.
Yep. So you guys want to show off a couple of things that you want to show off our wonderful vault? Yes.
Well, Tony, do you want to go?
I don't have anything. I
thought you were sharing something. I thought you said something earlier.
Huh?
You had something to share.
Nah, I'm just enjoying what you guys are sharing. But I do have the exact same thing Torrance just showed up. The Dead or Alive 1 and 2 you had there?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I have it too, but I'm missing that sheet.
you don't have the sheet? Really?
No, that revised sheet did not come with it.
Ooh, wow. Okay.
I got it
you need that.
I got to use at GameStop like years ago.
That's what it is. You got it from GameStop.
Yeah, you see GameStop.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. You know what? I got one more thing to share.
To the players.
Hold on. I got one more thing to show you. and I'm a little pissed
Sure.
off because that GameStop closed. See this?
Well, the
game?
one up there by us.
See
Okay,
this-
what's that?
See this game right here? See, it says
I
Quake. It
can't
says
rem-
Quake. Oh, sorry, here we go. It says Quake. Quake 4. See that? Quake 4.
Okay, now I
I
see it.
hated
Yeah.
those packages, man.
Hold
I
on.
hate those packages with a passion.
Hold on. I got something
Where's my
better.
box art?
Because I didn't pay attention. I should have. I should have paid attention. Okay, see what it says right here? It says.
Quake 4.
Hold on. Okay, I'm trying to get the blur out.
Well, let's try to get a good look at it.
Here we go. Okay, here we go. Right here. Okay. Well. Okay. Trying to get the.
I mean,
okay, here we
you
go.
can read it to.
Yeah. Okay. So it's bonus disc on there. You know what the bonus
So they
disc
give you
is?
they give you a bonus disc.
They gave me the bonus disc, not the game disc. They gave me the
Wow.
bonus effing disc, and now it's supposed to have both. It's supposed to have both.
No.
They only gave me the freaking bonus disc. You know how
Oh my god!
livid I was? It's too late. It's been about like 6 years. You know, I was trying to get over
Oh,
there and
damn.
everything. And this was like a long time
You
ago.
just noticed it. Oh man!
You know, because I didn't get to it. I was like, oh, maybe I'll play it. And, I was looking over there and, and I popped it in. And I was like, what the hell is this? This is not even a game.
That
Oh,
sucks.
you gotta be
I'm
kidding
sorry.
me. You know what? So now I'm
Oh
stuck
my
with,
God.
now I'm stuck with this bullshit right in my hand. You know what?
That
Thank you,
sucks,
GameStop. I'm glad you're closing down. Anyway, anyway.
No, I hate to say this though. I mean, this is going to sound pretty mean, but I know a lot of people, and I see this online and on X, on Twitter. People say they're not going to miss GameStop. I know a lot of people said they're not going to miss GameStop because of all the BS that they had to deal with, especially when they're like buying the game online, and then when they get the game shipped into their house, they don't even know what they're getting. They don't even know if they're going to get the complete box or one of those ghetto box arts you just showed us just now. And sometimes the games don't even work.
Yeah.
So
I won't miss GameStop. I haven't, to be honest, I haven't been to them like a physical one in like probably over 10 years.
Yeah.
where do you go? Where do you usually go? Other places? You go to like maybe Best Buy or all those other places to get your games, or Amazon
I was usually Best Buy. Because
online?
Best Buy was like right by my job, so I just stopped
Okay.
stop there on the way
Well,
home
yeah.
and pick the game up and
Well-
go home.
Well, here's the thing, though. I prefer getting my games at Best Buy because at least you go over there, you go to the register. I want to get this game. Okay, that'll be $65. Here you go. Here's your game. Come again. That's it. They don't harass
It's
you. For
very
nothing.
easy.
Yeah, exactly. But you guys seen that video I sent you, right? About the game shop. I think if we
How
have
was
time,
that?
if we have time, maybe we could show that to our nice audience.
Yeah,
So,
if we have a little bit of time and everything, I'll probably pop it up and stuff like that.
yeah, we'll probably because I mean I think a lot of people need to watch this skit because this skit is so 100% accurate.
Absolutely. All right. So,
Yeah.
so Johnny.
Anything else?
Yeah. So yeah, I'm good. That's the
Are
two
you
things
good?
I picked up. So so you got some cool
Okay.
stuff to show
Good,
off.
good. Oh, yep. I got something to show off, man.
Oh,
So-
I'm ready. I'm ready. I want to see what you got.
But everybody's ready. I'm sure everybody's okay. We know yesterday was the 30th anniversary of Duke Nukem, right?
Yep, I know where we're going with this
Okay.
one. Come on.
So, okay, hold on. I had to get this though because I never played this version, and the music is better than the PC version. Duke Nukem 3D on the Sega Saturn.
Oh,
Wow.
you got the
Yeah.
Sega Saturn version.
The
Yes.
Sega Saturn version. And you see this right here? It says Netlink playable. So with this, it was one of the 5 games that can actually play on the internet, online. You can actually play this game online and go do death battles with your buddies.
That's awesome.
And let me tell you something. The music is so much better than the PC versions.
Nice.
And then
They use Megadeth?
Yeah, so, how's
Did they use
that?
the Megadeth track? Did they use the original Duke Nukem?
They
track, or
don't
did
have
you
the
do
they don't have the
cover?
Megadeth track, but they have like different types of music though. I mean, the music and the PlayStation version, Total Meltdown, is much better, but the Saturn version is its own
Nice.
music though. They even got like a Mission Impossible type music though, where you're blasting out the
Music
pickups and
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So
I'm feeling it.
I got the instruction here, everything. Well, hold on a second. I'm not even putting. So yeah, I got the pages, everything's all there. As
Nice.
all the pages, yep, and right there, and then they even show you the games though. Like some games are playable with the net, like Saturn Bomberman, Virtual On, and what else they have? Sega Rally's
Underrated.
playable, and they have Daytona USA, the NetLink edition. So you could actually play Daytona USA online though. So and then you could go on the internet, and then I'll show you the disc right here, and then
Very
make sure I
nice.
got that.
Very nice.
Very clean. So and then let me show you. I'll show you the box art of this, the back of it. So there you go.
Very nice.
So yeah, Hail to the King. You know, I had to get this though. So I played more of the PlayStation version. So now I got the Saturn version. I can definitely go through that one.
Nice.
You know, and then
Hail to the king, baby.
Exactly, Hail to the King. You know, but listen, we got to talk about another badass. We have to talk about Mr. Yippee Ki Die Hard Arcade.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh yes. You got
John
it.
McClane.
You
Welcome
got
to
it.
the party, pal.
Oh my gosh, you got the arcade version of Die Hard.
Yes, and dude, this game it's only playable on the Sega Saturn.
That's
It's only playable on the
crazy.
Sega Saturn.
That's
Yeah.
crazy
They
though.
have not
man.
released this game. Exactly. So, yeah, this game. I love this game. I didn't get to play this game too much, but I did play in the arcades a couple of times when it was over at Nathan's, and then unfortunately it didn't last long over there. So, you know, but now since I have it, I could relive the times. So there you go. And then there's the I'll show you the back of it. So, yeah, Die Hard Arcade was one of my favorites from Sega at the time, though. So, got the back right there. See, it's in good shape. So then I'll show you a little bit of the instructions, though. But I'll tell you what, though. But you know, we all seen Die Hard, you know, and people's always saying they have that argument, like, is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Well, I tell people this: if Die Hard's a Christmas movie, so is Rambo: First Blood and Invasion USA.
Thank you.
Oh, and Batman Returns. Don't forget about Batman Returns.
Batman Returns is a Christmas movie as well.
There you go.
So, but then people saying to themselves that, okay, well, if this is a two-player arcade, then who's the character? Well, the second character is Chris Thompson. So she's like a partner to John McClane. So they had to make up a character for the second player to play. So it makes sense, though.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the same story. It's the same exact story from the first movie. So, you know, and you're fighting a bunch of terrorists in the game, and then you got so many weapons and so many moves you could do, so many wrestling moves you could do. You could do Frankensteiners, you could do power slams. You know, that's what I love about this game. So there you go, Die Hard Arcade right there. Glad you guys like that one. And here's another game that's locked in the Saturn jail. But here's a funny thing, though. It was also on TigerGame.com as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Would you guys like to take a guess on it, or you say, screw it, just show me the game?
Wait, hold on. You said Tiger. You said Tiger. It's a Tiger game. It was
on Saturn too.
It
came on the Saturn first, and then it came on the TigerGame.com as well.
Hold on.
It's a fighting game.
It's a fighting game. Mortal Kombat 2?
No, not Mortal Kombat. They have Mortal Kombat Trilogy, but not 2.
Okay. Hold on.
Sega Saturn exclusive.
Sega Saturn exclusive, right? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Damn. I'm thinking Golden Axe, but Golden Axe had a fighting game.
No, not Golden Axe. They did have a fighting game, but not Golden Axe.
That was exclusive. Eternal Champions?
No.
No, that's Sega CD. Never mind. Oh gosh.
That's
okay,
Sega
I
CD.
give up. I'm thinking.
Why give up, Tars? I think you're gonna slap yourself if I show you this game.
Oh gosh. Okay. Hold
on.
on.
Are you ready?
No. Hold on. Give me one more shot. No, give me one more shot. Hold on a second.
I'm just watching, man.
Because I'm going through all the
Tony, you could guess too.
I'm going through all the Sega Saturn exclusives. The only ones that I know of that was Sega Saturn exclusive thing was Virtua Fighter, Virtua. There was a
Virtua Fighter, yeah.
Yeah,
there was Virtua Fighter 1 and 2.
And there was also another one that was like Virtua Kids, and there was also a
Virtua Fighter Kids, yeah.
And there was a virtual game that actually had all the mixture of characters in there. I'm trying to remember the name of that one exactly. It was called
you're getting warmer.
Oh man, what's it
We're
called?
getting warm.
Oh my gosh, Virtua. Gosh darn it, I forgot what the hell it was called, but it's Virtua something. Okay, show it off because I'm
Okay, okay, you were close. You were very close. Fighters Mega Mix.
Fighters Mega Mix. That's what it's called.
Wow.
Yes, Fighters Mega Mix.
Yes, it has characters from Virtual Fighter and Fighting Vipers. So
and it has secret characters in the thing. It had a character from Virtual Cop.
Yes, the Janet from Virtual Cop 2 is in the game. They also got you could fight as a car, Hornet from Daytona USA.
Yeah, I remember that. It's standing up like Speed Buggy.
Yeah. Yep. And then they had Rena Hero, the character from Rena Hero you could play as.
Oh, that's right.
And they have characters from Sonic the Fighters, Bark and Bean as well.
Wow.
And you could unlock those characters. But yeah, and they also have the Virtua Fighter kids you could play as. You could play as Kids Akira and Kids Sarah as well.
Wow.
So, but listen, remember the move list you was telling me a while back? Also, look at this. I got the inserts as well, the registration cards.
Nice. I remember those. I remember those like yesterday. Holy crap.
Yeah, it came with it. I couldn't believe they actually left this in there. It's just crazy. But remember that instruction manual show that has like the move list and everything?
Yeah.
Don't you miss those days when the instructions have this is like a big move list? Let me see. Look at this move list.
Huge.
Every single character.
Holy cow.
Look at
Looks
this.
like a
strategy guide.
TV guide.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's like a TV guide. It's a move list for all the characters, for the Virtua Fighter characters and the Fighting Viper characters.
That's crazy, man.
It is a big list. It is a huge instruction manual, man. So I miss when games came out with stuff like this. It's pretty thick too as well. And plus they show the advertisements for Die Hard Arcade, which I showed you earlier. So, but yeah, I'm yeah. And the game, if you guys want to see the game itself, well, of course, it looks good as new. Look at that.
Beautiful.
I mean, I'm so blessed to like bump into these people that still has these, and they're willing to sell these things. And then there's the back of it. So Fighters Mega Mix, and it was on Tiger.com as well.
I kind of figured that was.
You was close. That's why I said warm.
Yeah, I was warm. I was just getting the name. I'm sitting right there because I know they had the freaking game long time ago before it got robbed, and it was like the Fighters Mega Mix. I knew it had something about about mix, and I didn't want to say it wrong because I was like, oh man.
Yeah,
let's go.
No, it would have been a good guess. I was like, okay, you're close, but yeah. So that's it. Fighters Mega Mix. I cannot wait to relive that game. I didn't get to play too much of this. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I didn't get to play much of Fighters Mega Mix, so I can spend some time on it now. Now, this game, the next game I'm going to show you is based off on a Saturday morning cartoon. And it's on the Saturn and PlayStation 1. So I mean, this is going to be like people probably not going to remember it, but that's okay. I mean, they did have 2 seasons and they had like action figures. So here we go. Skeleton Warriors.
Oh, that's right. We were talking about that game, weren't we? We were talking about that game.
Were we? I think we did. I think
we did. We did. We talked about that one episode of the Skeleton Warriors. You said there was like a game that that actually had these these, and it was like had only 2 seasons. It was pretty awesome. And you said, oh man, I wish everybody could watch this freaking show.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right. I remember that.
Yeah, this is a side scroller, a 2D side scroller game. So you play as the hero Lightstar, and you're fighting against Dark Baron and his Skeleton Warriors. And the graphics in this game, the instruction manual, I didn't even show it. The instruction manuals, all the pages are there.
Nice.
So,
nice.
And then I'll show you the disc, though.
I don't know why they go black and white, though. That doesn't make any sense. I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know why they did it black and white. They could have done color, but most of the but it's all good. Unless you have everything included in there, that's all matters. Oh, and we cannot forget, the music is done by the man himself, Tommy Tallarico. Did the music for this game.
Yeah, well, Tommy Tallarico, he
that man is the legend.
I heart him even though he's got, he went a little off the deep end a little while. But he's still.
Listen, his music is phenomenal.
It's
and
still
to be
his
honest
music.
with you, I would love to meet him one day.
No, I still do.
Praise him for the work.
I still do.
Praise him for his work, though.
Yeah,
so
absolutely. I would like to invite him to a show.
Yeah, I would love that. Absolutely. I am down to have him on our show. I would love to speak with him all these incredible music he's done for these games, man. Because when I first heard that he did the music for Skeleton Warriors, I was like, what? So I was like, oh, wow, I got to check this out. So, yeah, Skeleton Warriors, I mean, people are going to forget about it, but it is a fun side-scroller game. I mean, you can actually, if people are interested in Skeleton Warriors, I think there's some episodes you can watch on YouTube. I think it's on Tubi right now because Tubi has been putting a lot of the 80s and 90s cartoons on there.
Tubi's a place to go. Tubi is amazing, and it's free.
They've really grown
and it's
that
free.
company, Tubi.
It's grown. Yeah, you're right, Tony. It's grown a lot, man. Yeah. It's crazy. Mm-hmm. Okay. Next, I have 2 more games and then we're done. So this game, you guys are going to be like, why? Why did you get this? So, but I'm ready to take the heat though, but I don't care. I have to have this in my library. And it's different from the arcade version. I'm
not mad. No, I'm not mad.
That one's better than the arcade version.
I am not mad at you because
the Saturn version was better.
Yeah, Saturn version is better because it has Captain Sawada and it also
played a lot better too.
Well, the arcade
it was almost unplayable.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I want to correct you for a second, Taurus. Captain Sawada was in the arcade version.
Oh, he was.
This version has Blanca and DJ.
Oh, Blanca's right. Blanca and DJ. That's right. Blanca and DJ. That's right. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. And the thing, it was very different from the arcade version because they had different stages, and they had, like I said, they had different characters. They didn't have the Blade characters and the 3 other Blade hidden characters from the arcade version. But then the music was different. The wind poses there and everything was different. So it was very different from the arcade version. Absolutely.
They tweaked the controls too. The controls were better.
Oh, and there's also
the controls and hit detection were much better.
And okay. Oh yeah, one more thing.
No, go ahead. One more thing.
Because I used to have this game. There's a bonus that you can actually unlock if you like the movie. There's actually a music video that you can actually unlock that you actually could play. It's actually the ending credits. It's actually the ending credits and everything. It actually shows the guy who played as Blanca and also I believe Nguyen. They play as Chun-Li. Is actually
called Blanca. Yes.
Yeah.
So, they had pretty much all the actors from the movie in that music video. Yes. Yep. Mm-hmm. So and do the same thing as in the Fighters Mega Mix though. We got the move list here, so of course it's gonna be big. So there you go.
Awesome.
Everything's there. So it is. I had to add this game. People are going to be like, what, though? I actually showed this to the girl that I'm seeing right now because here's the funny thing. She did watch the animes of Street Fighter, but she never seen this movie.
Oh, she hasn't?
Oh, boy. She's in for a treat.
No. Here's the thing. I already showed her. I showed her the movie when she came to visit. I showed her the movie. She said the movie was okay. It was entertaining. She said some of the actors look exactly like some of the characters. But she said, of course, there were some characters that did not look like it. But she said it was an enjoyable film. She didn't think it was like terrible or sucked though because she's a fan. She likes Street Fighter and she thought it was all right.
Yeah.
She thought it was an error. And plus, she loved Raul Julia's performance as that Bison, especially when he stretches his eyes out like that.
Yes.
Because she knows what Bison's supposed to be like. So this is clean. So yeah. But I had to add this game to my collection though. So yeah, perfect shape. So yeah, Jean-Claude Van Damme, this guy. Oh, come on, I had to have it. And last but not least, I won't go too much of it because I did actually show this game, but I did not show it on the show. Was Mega Man X4. So this
very nice.
Yes,
absolutely.
This is to me the best version though. I think this is way better than the PS1 version. Because the load times are faster. And the funny thing is that there was a cutscene that was cut in the Legacy Collection where the robots was doing a pose that a infamous dictator did. So we won't say his name, but if you guys are interested, you can look it up online. So this is clean, everything. It is great shape. So But to me, this version, I love this version a lot. So and plus I got the registration card in here because it's perfect. So Mega Man, to me, Mega Man X4. Oops, sorry, I didn't even get to show it. Mega Man X4 to me was one of my favorite Mega Man X games of all time. The fact in the beginning, you could play as either Mega Man X or Zero for the first time, and then it has replay value because Mega Man X and Zero has their own storylines as well. So this is one of the reasons why it's one of my top 3 favorite Mega Man X games of all time. So I definitely had to get the Saturn first because if I have Mega Man 4 for the Saturn, there's no way I can't pass up on this game at all.
Oh,
so
you're a Mega Man head, dude. You're not passing that
No,
up.
of course, man. You know,
exactly.
you have to have that.
That's like telling a fish not to swim.
Right? Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed all these Saturn games, man. I hope you enjoyed seeing these games.
Listen,
So-
man.
I wish I had a Saturn.
I'm loving that you're
Yeah.
building. I'm loving that you're building that Sega Saturn collection of thing. I had to get back on that kick, especially for my Sega CD collection. I need to rebuild that really bad. You know.
Oh, now you remind me. I don't know when I'm going to start my Sega CD because right now I'm starting to Saturn. I want to finish up my Dreamcast collection. So
Yeah.
you know, Listen, gentlemen, I don't just collect these games. I just want to let the audience out there know, and all these players out there know. I don't just collect these games to show them off, okay? I collect these games because these are games that I always wanted to play. These are games that I played before, and I want to relive them. And I can, whenever I say, damn, I missed this game. You know, I want to go pop this game, and I want to play it. People say that you could have, like, you can have emulators, you can have ROMs and stuff like that, but what's the fun of that? You know, I mean, what's the fun of that though?
It is different. There's something about putting a physical disc in the machine and then playing.
Yeah, it hits.
Right.
If you're really feeling froggy, that machine still has wired controllers.
Yeah, it hits different.
Right. Exactly. So
I need to get my hands on a Dreamcast, man.
Oh yeah, you could definitely get a Dreamcast.
Now that's the collection I'm going to start.
Dreamcast.
Awesome.
Dreamcast has some amazing games, some classics, some arcade games. You have to.
It's still my favorite system of all time, the Dreamcast.
Okay, so I'm actually going to start catching up on some of the chats, and then I'm going to.
Let's cut some to chats though.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of people that are saying.
Yeah,
quite a few things.
Oh, they're hanging out and chatting with us, dude.
Of course.
Awesome.
Let's see. We're gonna start with. Let me see. My ears have been violated. Very crazy.
What?
Yeah. He's like,
It was the
talking-
pillow. It was the
You
pillow.
were talking about the
comments.
pillow count. Pillow
Oh,
talk.
okay.
Yeah, sorry.
I was following them in real time, man. I'm chatting
Indeed.
back with them.
Yes. I have, it's like I have fun. I enjoyed fighting games, but I completely suck at them. Hey, you know what? It's always time for the present. Better time than the present. Find one game.
As long as I can get the story out of it, I'm good.
Yeah, find one game that you actually really can kind of get into and dedicate yourself to it. And trust me, the other games will be like water off a duck's back because there are some similarities and stuff like that. You know, start with something simple. You know, hell, you can even do Go Retro. Me personally, I would say start with like tournament fighters. Teenage Mutant Turtles tournament fighters. Tournament fighters.
That's a good one.
Oh, that's a great one to start off with.
Yeah.
That will get you into the mechanics. That will get you into combos. It'll get into everything like that. You know, and simple supers. Yeah, and then you can get into more complex ones. Yeah.
I just want to add something to it. I mean, with fighting games, there's plenty of fighting games out there that has a lot of single player content. So it's not like you could to get a fighting game, I have to go online and fight people. No, I mean, sure, there's games like that, but there's plenty of fighting games that has single player content you could play and you can enjoy. So, don't let that discourage you from playing fighting games. So.
I'm living proof.
Not at all.
I live for that secondary content, not just I play like Street Fighter 6. I spent more in the that World Tour mode than
the World Tour mode. That's perfect.
I spent a lot of time on World Tour mode.
Yeah, and then plus they have the arcade endings and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and there's so many
Yeah,
stuff.
that's what I play for.
Yeah, you can unlock a lot of stuff. So yeah, I love Street Fighter 6. I can't wait for Alex, man. in
You
March.
guys
man.
are playing like that. You're not alone. I'm with you guys.
Yeah, Vet, as you mentioned, Lethal Weapon is a Christmas movie. Oh yeah, you know what? You're right.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
It
Vet,
is.
Lethal Weapon, yeah, absolutely. Let's see. He says I also love Dynamite Cop on Sega Dreamcast. Oh, amazing game,
Yes.
a great sequel. Well, I can't call it a sequel. I call it more of a a game that's similar on the same level as the Die Hard Arcade, because Die Hard Arcade was pretty much its own game. So
Yeah, you know what's funny though, and the Sega's the Japanese version. I forgot to mention this. The Japanese version of Die Hard Arcade was called Dynamite Dukes.
Dynamite Deca, Deca.
Yeah, thanks for correcting me. Yeah.
Dynamite Deca, and Dynamite Deca 2. So they basically were sequels, but in the Americas, they weren't really sequels.
They changed it up. Yeah,
they changed it up. I guess it might be the licensing, something about that, because the Japan didn't have Die Hard. Probably the Die Hard didn't carry over. Maybe, I don't know. Something like that.
That's crazy though. I mean, Die Hard is one of the most popular action movies of all time.
Absolutely.
So,
I just licensing. Like
probably that's what it is.
because you notice when you play through the story of Die Hard, it has nothing to do with the movies.
No, it doesn't.
It's a completely different story.
Mm-hmm.
It is a different story, but then you are in a building though. That's the only
Yeah, that's about
it's
it's John McClane and you're in a building, but the story it's completely different.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Let's see. Oh, yes, he's doing some quotes right here. Let's see. For me, it was Tuesday, and Bison. Yes, of course, Dorian. You know that. Come on.
Yes,
the best line, the best quotes ever. That right there for M. Bison.
Yes.
The whole entire monologue right there was.
He stole the whole movie. Raul Julia stole the whole movie.
Let me tell you
Notable
something.
guy in that entire movie.
Yeah, and don't forget that for me is Tuesday. People are still using that meme to this day. They are still using that. You go all over Twitter, on X or Instagram. People are still using that quote.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So, the man's and you want to know before one other thing. I saw a picture recently on Instagram. It had Raul Julia's son. He was actually holding up his father's his wardrobe that he wore in the movie.
Wow.
It's out there. Yeah, it's out there. I saw that on Instagram recently. I don't know if I saved it or bookmarked it, but I'll have to show you guys. Though it was pretty touching to see, his son like holding up the Bison outfit. That's his actual wardrobe he wore in the movie. So yeah, that was pretty touching.
That's crazy, man. Wow.
Yeah. Still has it.
Let's see. Vet says Dreamcast is an all-time favorite. Yeah, me too, man. Dreamcast.
Dreamcast is awesome.
It was up there. It was up there, definitely. Let's see, and of course, Doran concurs, of course. Yes, absolutely. So, okay, that's all for the chats. All right. So, but first, before we get into the nitty gritty, let's give some love and some shout outs and everything to our awesome little sub. We gotta talk about Dubby. The Dubby drinks definitely. This blur. I'm sick and tired of this blur. But the
blur.
Yeah, the blur sucks. Here we go. So W drinks definitely fantastic. We got Chainsaw Man, beautiful. Also, I'm still waiting on my it must be a long shipping. They said there's a lot of backup. But don't worry, you always do get it. You do get your they told me the rest assured it's gonna be coming. Because people are ordering like crazy. They already sold out of one of the freaking cups. One of the cups and everything for Farin is actually gone. They, like they said,
I'm not surprised.
They're trying to bring it back because everybody is ordering it, and it's really, really popular. I'm gonna show it off right now. Hold on a second. Let me see.
Yeah, take your time.
Let's see. I'm gonna show you the nice little pic right here. Here it is. Boom. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? Yes. Check it out.
Okay.
Yes, check it out. Look at this. Look, you got this right here. You got all the. You got Farin. You got the. See, look at this. Now this right here is like the old page before I actually got the old page, but the new page right now you have this right here, sold out. The one
Oh,
right there
wow.
in the middle. The Fireman official one, like the middle box, middle one. The one in the, right next to the drink. Yeah, that's sold out. That's gone. They said that I believe the red one also is going to be sold out soon. So if you actually get your hands on it, get on it now. They say they're restocking the s'mores flavor now. So if you actually want to get your hands on the s'mores flavor, do it now because they said that by the summer, it will be put into the vault. So get your hands on it. So if you go onto the site w.gg and use our code Treble, that's TR3BLE, get your 10% off of your purchase. Say it's on us and try out these awesome drinks. Remember, all natural flavors, fantastic. Everything made with natural amino acids, all healthy for cell growth and also alertness. Fantastic. No harmful chemicals, and it's worth it. So go ahead, get it, get leveled up, and also be better. Now,
Absolutely.
so let's get into the nitty gritty. Let's talk about it, man. We gotta talk about the games. We gotta talk about some old classic games that people are talking about still, dude.
Yeah, and some news we can talk about.
Oh,
There was a couple things that happened this week, but we'll get to that.
We'll get into that and everything. But like I said, we gotta talk about why retro games right now are so important. Retro games are right now.
Right.
People are going to retro shops right now. People are going to retro shops right now. People are buying these old games and treating them like new games. The new generation is appreciating the old school generation, and I'm loving it. And now when I talk about a game, if I talk about a game in the 80s, they actually know. I talked about games that I thought they wouldn't even. Oh yeah. I just saw that. I was like, what? Oh, all right. You're cultured. I like that. Absolutely. And so now us older folk and everything don't feel so old no more because we are actually relevant. We are
all coming together.
Yes, we're aging like fine wine, man. Oh yes, we are, and it's getting tastier and tastier as the years go on. I love it.
I see there's more people to play with, and my game's surviving even longer.
Yes, indeed.
There's
Indeed.
nothing but positive for that for me.
It's
of course.
It is great. It is. You know what? It's a good feeling. It really is a good.
It
feeling.
is a good feeling.
Yeah.
It is. And what's funny about that is that I see a lot of good stuff when people talk about retro games. Like, let's face it. You could disagree with me if you guys want though. But lately, some of the modern games I've been seeing nowadays, especially all this gaming news I've been seeing as of late, has been so negative as of late. Though, you don't see anything that like positive nowadays, and it's not really bringing people together. Though, I mean, when you see these people, they go to retro shops or they talk about all these retro games or what are you playing now. It's like the good old days, like back in the late '80s or '90s, especially in the early 2000s. I wish we could. And to see that come back is a great thing, though. It's like these games that we're seeing nowadays, and recently, when people, like that. I'm probably going off a little ahead of myself, though. But I did actually want to bring this up, but it does have to do with retro gaming. It does have to do with that.
Go for it. Yeah.
Bear with me on this one. Remember the times that Torrance or Tony, whenever there was a game you play, you say, "Oh, this game is trash. This is horrible. It's not a good game." And you tell your folks, you tell your friends about it, and say, "Yeah, don't bother playing with this game." But now, I've been seeing something like on Twitter and X when people are saying that, "Oh, how could you say?" I remember the days when people say that, "Oh, why don't you just say that? Oh, the game's not for you, and stop calling down games that are trash." Excuse me? Excuse me? I was like, listen, back in the 80s and 90s, whenever we thought that a game was garbage and was trash, we tell people, okay, we're not going to just sit there and sugarcoat it, okay? If there's a game that I don't like, I'm going to let people know, like, I think this game is trash. And if you want to take my advice on it, go ahead. But if you want to play it, have at it. I'm not, and then there's a person out there, I won't say his name, that's saying, "Oh, these people are cheerleading for a game to be bad." People are not cheerleading for a game to be bad. if a game is bad, they're gonna let you know. Okay? Do you want people to lie? I mean, do you want people to not to be dishonest and tell people, oh no, this game is great, and then they play the game and they said, oh, this game is horrible. This guy Johnny, he told me that this game is good, and and now I found out that it's trash though, and I can't trust him.
You vote with your wallet, folks. You vote with your wallet. You know, you gotta make sure that when you go out there, you take everybody's opinion with a grain of salt. If somebody doesn't like a game, one man's treasure is another man's treasure. You know, that's just basically how it is. But you know what? You know, if I call it trash, you don't have to listen to me. But I'm just calling it out. I'm calling it out.
Yeah.
If the game plays like trash, or if the game actually has certain controls and everything that actually is, you know, like hard to control, or if there's something wrong with it, or if the game glitches, or you can't get on, like for instance, 2XKO and everything, which actually, believe it or not, I wasn't able to get online for like literally almost a freaking week. I'm gonna call it out. I'm gonna call it out. And you know, but now I'm on. Now it's working, which is good. But you know what? If I didn't say anything, would they have fixed it? Probably not. They probably would have kept it the same way. I probably could have been off for another 2 weeks. But you know what? People have to say something. It's the same thing.
You have to say something.
You have to say something. Back in the day and everything, we didn't have the internet. Back in the day, we didn't have that. It was all word of mouth. We go to the GameStop and stuff like that. We listen to what the people over the counter say. And you know what? We take it with a grain of salt. Oh, don't buy this game. Oh, but I like this game. Well, you shouldn't really. Okay, well, I'm still going to buy it anyway. Okay, hey, listen, guess what? That was their decision.
Or you could do it alone. Magazines. You can actually read reviews from game magazines as well to see what they say about it.
Exactly. Listen, on EGM and everything, you know the person that I listen to? Sushi X. He was awesome. You know why?
Awesome.
Because Sushi X and everything call it as it is. If a game is good, he is very hard to please. And now you know what? You know why? Because his reviews are authentic. And you know,
right.
and you know, every single time I love it. I'm loving it. So that's the reason why I tell people. I said, listen, you know, you look at the reviews, you look at the gameplay, you see what it is, you listen to what it has to say. Whether you buy it or not, hey, that's on you. If you want to spend your $30, $40, $50, $60, $70, whatever it is, and you know, and
they're
you want to play
like 100 normally now.
Even 100, even 100. If you listen to what they had to say and you take their advice, all for it. If you don't want to take their advice and you want to go against the grain and say, you know what, I'm just gonna buy it anyway. Hey, listen, man. Hey, that's your money. It's not mine.
Exactly.
What I eat don't make you shit. That's pretty much how it works.
Exactly.
So like my thing is that, you know, you gotta be very
gross.
You gotta be you know, but
I get it though.
Yeah. But it's actually, you know, well, it's not like human centipede. But that's beside the point. So, yeah. That was very.
Keep going. Don't derail.
Yeah, I'm not gonna derail. But anyway, other than that though, you know, so like I said, just take it with take everything we say, grain of salt. You know, but the thing is, don't tell me how I explain my games. Don't tell me how I actually vote my games. Don't tell me that how I'm supposed to, you know, express myself about my games. Don't tell me nothing. This is me. This is how I work. If you don't like how I work, see, this is exit. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Okay? Yeah. So anyway, that's my stump. That's my stump. You know, I'm off the stump right now. So anyway,
exactly.
But Johnny, yes, you have a good point and everything. Yes, you are absolutely right. You know, if you
I just saw this. I just saw this thing that was going so viral this week though, and then I saw this and I was like, oh come on, stop being such and I was like, come on, let people say what they want to say. And just because they're saying that a game is garbage and it's trash like that, okay. If you don't agree with that person, then just ignore it. Then just go about your day. Okay? You cannot control what people say. What? Do you want to control what people say nowadays? You don't believe in the First Amendment?
It's happening right now. It's happening right now all over the industry. I mean, no matter what it is and everything, people are trying to control the narrative, and it sucks. So, but But other than that, no.
Terrible.
I don't buy that. I don't buy that.
Yeah, I don't buy that shit at all. I say what I have to say about a game, and if I like it, I'll let you know. And if I think the game is garbage and it's trash, I'm going to tell you. If you don't like it, piss off. That's it.
Facts. Tony, what do you think? What do you think about that? Do you hearing about all this bull? But yeah, go ahead.
Well, okay. Say there's word of mouth that a game's bad. I'll listen to them. I'll say, okay, so they're claiming this. Let me check I always check the game out first before I shit on anything. And then if they're right, I'm just like, hey, you guys are right. And I leave it at that. I'm not touching the game ever again. I go full Mr. Horse. No, sir, I don't like it. And I move on.
No, sir, I do not like it.
No, sir, I don't like it.
That was great. Ren and Stimpy, I love it.
The people I'm talking to about this stuff are friends that play games. Sometimes we have different opinions on things, man. I don't want to start a knockdown, drag out argument just because we don't like the same thing. It's stupid. So I'm like, I tried it. I didn't like it, but cool. You suggested it to me. That's about it, and I leave it at that.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, let's do it.
Indeed. So getting back onto the rails, of retro gaming. The youth, the new generation of kids, they're actually playing these games now, and enjoying them.
Bro, if they start beating that Ninja Turtles level and Ninja Gaiden a lot better than we did, I'm gonna start a riot.
Oh no!
Just because it'll be a happy riot. I'll be like, damn, I'm proud of these.
But
kids.
it happens. It happens. my sons.
It can happen.
My sons are advanced, dude. I mean, they play freaking Fortnite and the thing, and I'm like, yeah, okay. I was watching my son play. How they're building these little structures and everything, destroying them at the same time, and shooting and all that stuff.
They're good in their own right at that, man.
Yeah, man. I'm like, I look at their fingers. I'm like, what the?
Wow.
What are you doing?
I'm like, okay. You go play this game.
No way in hell I can get to go that fast.
Have at it, Haas. Have at it, Haas. Oh man, it's almost as bad as watching the Tetris champion. Their thing playing their thing. They're actually playing freaking Tetris on their lap. They have a certain technique. They're actually doing rapid fire on their, whatever. I don't know what it is to actually go left and right on there.
Yeah, I don't know how the hell.
Whoa!
How do they do that? I don't know. That blows my mind.
That's
when I see that.
insane.
They're becoming more commonplace too, man. People that can play like that. It's scary.
really, really scary.
Like, wow.
And I'm watching. I'm like, huh?
Seriously, if they get into the games we played, they're going to be better at them. Watch.
The new generation.
A 14-year-old on YouTube.
Of course.
Evolution of players.
He's like not playing a no-hit run of Ninja Gaiden 1. There's at least one.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
he exists.
No deaths. Yeah, no deaths or whatsoever. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I've been seeing this meme. I've been seeing this meme of of the Ninja Turtles level. Which level?
That's getting passed around.
Yeah.
Everybody knows. Chat, seaweed, electrified seaweed.
The seaweed. Yeah.
We all hate it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we hate that thing.
Yeah, but now we're getting these young players and saying, you know what? Let's try that level. Dude, they're actually doing it on purpose. They're doing it on purpose. They're like, they want to see what all the hullabaloo is about. Dude, I mean, these kids are amazing. They step up to the challenge.
I like to see that.
I am loving it. Dude, that's the reason why I love this, right? People don't realize what's going on. It's not a revolution that's going on. It's not even an uprising. It's more like a return to the source. It's almost like a full circle, if you will. Everything has a beginning, right? But even an end has a new beginning, and this is exactly what's going on. Now everything is going full circle. People right now are looking for arcade games that don't exist.
Yeah.
That don't exist. Well, don't you can't play anymore. But they're finding them. They're going out and they're looking for it. That's crazy.
That's right. Why do you think we have all these arcade places that are opening up, though? Remember that arcade place I showed you? They opened up over in Texas. We have to go to that right away.
Oh yeah, we have to. It's
so.
I mean, yeah. Granted, it's actually I mean, some people saying, oh, but it's hard to maintain. Trust me, you have a crowd. All you gotta do
you have a crowd, man. You
Yeah, you have a
definitely
crowd.
have a crowd of people.
have all the arcades free to play, for full on entry, $10, $15,
Pay an
$20.
entry. Pay an entry fee though
Pay-
for like all day.
All
Like,
day.
when I went to Goblin Ghost arcade over in Chicago, I had I was friends with one of the guys over there, and then they have this thing where you pay, I think it's like $20, and then you can play all the games you want for free. And I still have that card that they gave me.
It's freaking amazing. And of course, they have memorabilia in the front. You can get yourself a shirt and hat and whatever it is.
Yeah.
Dude, that's how you get them. And of course you can also, if you want to throw in vending machines, you can.
Of course,
Sodas
they
and
even
snacks.
the arcade place I saw you in Texas, they actually have a food court there as well.
Dude. Oh, everything's always bigger in Texas. You know how they roll. I mean, seriously, they when they roll deep.
Oh yeah,
and
but
that's
it's smart though. It's very smart that they're doing that. And then you know what it is? I think what it is that I think the younger generations, they want to go and they want to like meet people now. I think they're probably. I mean, call me crazy. I think the younger crew are getting a little tired of just staying in their homes, playing online. I think they want to like go out and then actually meet people that has the same interests as they are. Like you mentioned about they want to go to see all these arcades. There you have it. Now you have all these arcade places. They're popping up now. So that makes me happy to see.
Yep. All these gathering places are actually starting to become a thing now. And not only that, I mean, even retro places, at home, people are sick of all these cookie cutter games that are coming out. The new so-called AAA games that are popping up now. And and I'm like, exactly. I mean, dude, don't get me wrong. I mean, I love AAA games, and I do, like those experiences. But dude, it can't be the be all end all. It's gotta have some fun in there. You don't have to put all the bells and whistles. You don't have to be, oh, this guy's got ray tracing and teraflops and all that stuff and what's in a hoolie and everything. The game's 100 gigs, dude. This game's are freaking 5 gigs and everything. It actually runs circles around some of those games. It really does. And that's a sad state of affairs, So I mean, Dorian, of course Dorian gets it.
Of course he does.
Yeah, because the thing is, when we were growing up, all these games, even though some of the games, we had to do chores or go out and shovel snow or whatever it is to get a couple of bucks and stuff like that, dude. We actually get that money. We go to the freaking GameStop. We go to not GameStop out there.
Yeah.
Funkoland.
Software
Etc. Right. We go to get our new game.
The other GameStop you're mentioning, the one with the purple lights.
Yes, that
GameStop is the best one. I like that.
I missed that GameStop over there in the Galleria Mall, which is no
it was
longer
great.
open. The Galleria Mall. I mean, I missed that place.
Oh, dude. Every time I pass by that, it's like it's so dark and damped.
Yeah.
When you pass by that, it looks like it's ready to. That whole building's like ready to crumble down.
Yeah, it hits me. It hits me in the feels.
It's like, oh man, it's so depressing to see that, man.
Yeah, hits me in the feels, man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those stores you're talking about, man. Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned about the snow. That snowstorm we had on Sunday, my friends and I we'd be doing by then. We get our shovels, and we don't care how big the snowstorm is. We go out there and we try to shovel as much of that snow out of these people, these neighborhoods. Parking lots and their park driveways.
That money, man.
Do you know how much money we would have made if we were younger and we got our shovels out there? A group of 2 or 3 kids. We go to the elderly's freaking yard and knock on their door, say, "Hey, how you doing? We're actually shoveling their thing. If you have, for $30, we'll shovel your sidewalks. We'll shovel your sidewalks. We'll shovel your driveway." Oh, sure, sonny. We see, and you know what they do? They bake cookies. They give us hot cocoa and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They'll give an extra tip. Sometimes they'll give us more than that. He's like, "Oh, you did a beautiful job on the thing. You did better than $30. Here's $50." Dude, come on.
Yeah,
Listen.
and then after that, we go to the next.
Yep.
We keep
Dude,
on until
2 hours.
start.
2 hours. 2, 3, maybe even 4 hours. By the end of the day, $250, $300, $400 freaking dollars split between all three of us.
Yeah.
Dude, and you know what we do? We pizza. Or we get pizza and stuff like that. We go to the arcade.
McDonald's, whatever.
Dude.
We should do that now.
Clothes? Yes.
Generation Play advocates for people to go out, pick up a pizza, hang out on the couch, and play some couch co-op.
Absolutely.
This I command.
I'm down for that.
I'm like Serpentor. This I command.
Yes, that is the way we do it. That is the way we do it. That is the way we're supposed to do it.
Pizza and couch co-op with your pals till like 3 a.m.
But speaking of which, to segue into the next thing, we're talking about couch co-op. Couch co-op is starting to become a thing now. A lot of games are actually starting to build this couch co-op thing.
I'm very happy to hear that.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few games right now that are being made that actually encourage it. For instance, there's a game that actually they showed during the showcase and everything, which is actually a couch co-op game. It's even though it's like building pottery and all that stuff. It's called what is it called again?
Was that the one they showed on the Xbox?
Kiln, yes.
Okay.
Even though it's not the greatest game, but the concept is exactly what the gaming industry needs. Encouraging couch co-op. Simple games, doesn't have to be crazy. Hell, can you play Fusion Frenzy? Can you play Fusion Frenzy? Online? No. Fusion Frenzy 2 you could, but Fusion Frenzy 2 actually is no longer. You can't even find that game anymore.
Yeah.
But the first game for the original OG Xbox, you can only play couch co-op. You can only play a couch. You can't play it online. You gotta play it with your pals. You got 3 other controllers and yourself, and there you go. Wild times, playing a whole bunch of mini games, kicking each other's ass, laughing and playing and eating pizza and drinking drinks, whatever it is, having a good ass time. I miss that.
Course.
I miss that so much. And, and we need it. We need it. We do.
No, we actually do. Yeah.
Because
you know what? I would like for like all three of us. I wish all three of us right now were close together, and we could like either play like maybe Gauntlet Dark Legacy or Rampage World Tour, or maybe Rampage
Rampage World Tour. Yes,
that would be a hell of a
because I gotta be the gorilla.
Okay.
That would be a hell of a game. That would be a hell of a time right there. Oh my gosh.
Oh, dude, and we could play Total Destruction, and there's so many different monsters we could choose from.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
yeah,
man.
that's right. There's a lot more.
Yes.
Indeed.
Play, we can play OG freaking games and stuff like that. Play games like Ninja Turtles, couch co-op. Dude, listen, the world is our oyster. All you gotta do is just put that bad boy and everything, and just enjoy it. I'm telling you,
absolutely, man.
Rock and Roll Racing, another great game.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude!
Dude, Rock and Roll Racing, my god!
Oh man,
I love that game.
Rock and Roll Racing was amazing, dude. As a matter of fact, you gotta play the Blizzard Collection. The Blizzard Collection actually has Rock and Roll Racing, but it has the actual soundtrack. It has the actual freaking rock soundtrack on there. Yes, with the lyrics and everything. I was shocked. My eyes were glued up like this, and I was singing "Born to Be Wild," and I was singing all that stuff. And oh man, woo! You talking about good times? And even the announcer actually has like full sentences and stuff like that. It's so freaking.
You know what it looks like with the quarter view? Remember RC Pro-Am?
Yeah, that's basically the same concept. Yeah,
it looks like it plays the same.
Yep.
Except with cooler music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
I wanted on this. What is it? Super Nintendo and Genesis?
Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis. Yep.
I do want to mention though, since we're talking about like retro games, there's 2 collections that they announced this week. So I like to the Disney. I remember the Disney Afternoon collection that came out on the Xbox and PS4. Okay, so the Switch and the Switch 2 are getting the Disney collection though. They're getting DuckTales 2, Chippendales 2, Tailspin, Darkwing Duck. But they're getting Goof Troop that came out on Super Nintendo and Bonkers that came out on the Super NES. So I thought that's very cool. I think that's very cool. That
I'm so jelly because I actually purchased the Disney Afternoon. I actually purchased that for the Xbox, the Xbox,
I have that too.
And and I'm like, damn, but they're getting Bonkers and they're getting freaking Goof Troop, bruh.
Come on.
Ah man,
I mean,
give me the update. They gotta give us an update.
Give us an update. They gotta give us an. I mean, I'm gonna get it on the Switch too, but come on, you gotta give the other players or the people that had these games already, like give them an update or something. I mean, come on.
Yeah, they got to do that. They got to do that. That's unless it's a timed exclusive or something like that. If it's timed, okay, I get it. But come on, man. If they omit it all together and make it exclusive only for the Switch too, the Switch, come on, man.
Yeah, it's on Switch 1 and 2. I mean, they should definitely give it an update. Come on, give it to the people who already got it already on PS4 and Xbox One.
Yeah.
So man. I think that's really, really cool. But I'm still gonna get it on my Switch though, regardless.
Oh yeah, no, definitely good idea, absolutely. But I'm just saying, it just really
definitely.
They did do
absolutely.
Like that,
And then we talked about this one earlier before we start the show. They're coming out with the Ren Stimpy Happy Joy collection.
Yes.
I made me happy too.
Videos.
Vidiots, the SNES and Game Boy version is going to be in it. Yep. The Space Cadet Adventures that came out on Game Boy is going to be on there. The Buckaroos that came out on the NES and SNES will be in there.
Awesome.
Time Warp will be in there.
Yes.
The SNES and Fire Dogs for the SNES. The Ren Stimpy. These are all Ren Stimpy games. I'm just naming the names of them for the SNES. Those are the games that are going to be there. Unfortunately, Stimpy's Invention that was on Genesis is not on there, and the quest for the Savian Yak that's on the Game Gear. Unfortunately, that's not on there.
That's really,
it would have been nice. That would have been a great collection.
I have a feeling, correct me on this, but I have a feeling that maybe, just maybe, they might even have that as a DLC or something like that. Or maybe
probably along the way.
Yeah, maybe along the way. So I'm pretty sure of it because there's no damn way they're gonna omit those games, and they know those games exist unless it was a different publisher. Because sometimes when there's a certain publisher, there's a publisher and then there's also a developer. Now the publisher's the one that actually publish and actually distribute the games. The developers are the ones that create the games. So maybe it has something to do with the developer. Maybe didn't permit the contract didn't go through or something like that. Or maybe it just maybe didn't get it to them in time. Could be a lot of caveats, but I'm pretty sure it has to do something like that.
Yeah, I mean it would be great. Maybe in the future they can add those two games though, because Stimpy's Adventure was actually a fun game on the Genesis. I love that game. Mm-hmm. I didn't get to play the Game Gear game Quest for the Savian Yak. So I didn't get to play. I would have loved to play that one though. But there's also another collection. But you want to mention something, Torrance, before I go? to the next one?
Exactly. Vet actually mentioned there's actually another collection out there, the Turrican Flashback Collection. Turrican was a great game. Explosive, very wild, very crazy freaking game. I love that game. Super Turrican was even better. It was.
Turrican was a weird, but it was actually a really, really fun game.
It was fun. Sometimes you can't really tell if you actually gonna die. You look at your health gauge and stuff like that. I'm like, dude. And also there's certain parts in the thing where the wind is actually carrying you in a certain direction. I'm like, I hate that crap. It knocks you into a freaking pit. That's cheap death. The cheap death. I hate that crap. But
it's innovative, though. I'll tell you that.
No, it certainly is. It certainly is.
That was innovative back then, especially. I'm looking at the gameplay now. It looks like it's a side-scrolling shooter.
Yeah, side-scrolling shooter.
How did I miss this one?
With powers, and also when you you gotta think about it. When he turns into a ball, i.e., like it looks like a Samus Aran. While she kind of just rolling around with dropping bombs and stuff like that. That's kind of like their thing. Also, pretty cool.
This looks fun.
Yeah. Also, that's not the only Nickelodeon games that's They're having a collection though. We got something that's called Nicktoons Splat. That did okay. I'll tell you. You guys are gonna like this collection. It's gonna have the Super NES version of Our Real Monsters. It's gonna have
Yes.
it's gonna have Rocco's Modern Life that came out on Super NES.
Very nice.
And it's also gonna have Guts, which I wasn't really a big fan of Guts.
Wait,
Is Guts
refresh
the
memory, who's
first person
Guts?
shooter? Is that the first person
Guts,
shooter?
no, Guts was that game show on Nickelodeon. Remember that game show?
Oh,
Do you have it?
yeah, okay. Oh, yeah.
That game, I wasn't really a fan of that game, Guts. I mean, I did like watching the show. It was pretty cool. Though.
Oh,
it was like a kid's version of American Gladiators. A little bit.
Yeah,
I think the show was actually aired in Florida, or was it in?
Yeah, so that's Universal Studios, Orlando, Florida.
yeah, they filmed them in Universal Studios.
Yeah, I figured that much.
Yeah.
I was
It's like Don't Just Sit There.
I begged my mom because I mean, actually, believe it or not, it was showing up online. People were actually watching old episodes of Video Power, and they actually showed the Video Power.
Oh, dude.
Yeah,
That's
people
the
like,
show
dude.
I always wanted to be on.
People are talking about it now.
Show.
It brings a smile to my face. It brings a smile to my face because this is stuff that we watched when we were younger, and people are watching this, and they're like, "Dude, I would have loved freaking running through that freaking putting."
Oh, dude, I would have loved to be a contender on that show, man. So I wanted to be on a contender on that show so bad, dude. I was so jealous of like the winner of the show. If he found that secret prize, he would have got either like a Genesis, a Game Boy, or even better, a Neo Geo system.
Neo Geo.
That was
Neo
nuts.
freaking Geo.
I was jelly every time I saw that. I told my mom, please, I want to be on that show, and she told me, well, we'll see how we can get you on the show. She said, just write them a postcard and see if they get back to us. And never got an answer back until the show was canceled. Right after that, they didn't bother doing the season 2. It sucks so bad. That was the only way.
Sucks, bro.
She just told me. Yeah, she just told me, son, you just write a postcard at the end of the show. They say if you think you'll be a contestant, then she told me. She got me the postcard, wrote it. I sent it out. Nothing. And I was so disappointed because I wanted to be on that show so freaking bad.
That sucks though. I mean, that really does suck because it's sitting right there, and I told my mother, I was told the same thing. I was like, I really want to go on that show because I actually, believe it or not, in the mail, they actually showed us. They actually got the flyer. I got the flyer. It says Video Power. Would you like to be a contestant on Video Power? Blah blah blah.
Oh, you had the flyer.
Yeah,
I didn't have the flyer.
They mailed it, and I was like, oh, I was so excited. I showed my mother. My mother is like, oh, but you have to go all the way to the city, blah 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 blah. And I was like, but I really want to go, kind of thing, And I told her, I said, I know I would be good on that show. I know I would be like, and of course. Just like you, Johnny. Nope. It's just
didn't get another season.
No, didn't get another. It only got one season. That sucks. It really does.
No, it had because that's right. Because the first season was with just Johnny Arcade alone. He was showing tips and tricks and showing the power team. And then the second season was the game show. And then the game show didn't even get another season, which was so frustrating.
I don't understand why. Dude, listen. I'm glad they did the game show. I'm glad they get brought up the game show because it basically was a nice talking point. But I just hated the fact that they actually chose to change the format because I was even confused when I was watching the show Video Power. I was expecting Johnny Arcade to come out there with a skateboard and stuff like that. And takes games out of his freaking backpack. Puts the games on its.
Puts them on there.
Yeah.
Turns that big switch on the wall.
Put that switch on the wall. Come on, man. And he has his little skits and stuff like that. Come on, that was fun.
Was so great.
And also the Adventures of the Power Team, which is also awesome. What did the artist quit or something like that, or did they actually lose the? But because believe it or not, I have a feeling that the sponsorship through Acclaim either fell through, or maybe it didn't, because I mean, you notice that a lot of games that they were actually showing on the wall was like Acclaim, and they still have the commercials.
Yeah.
You know, like Double Dragon 2, The Revenge. They did that Double Dragon 3 commercial, the Double Dragon 3 commercial. They actually showed
the
that on
Tiger
there.
commercials.
Tiger commercials.
You go on YouTube, you can find those episodes, bro.
Yep. And stuff like that, and you know, it was weird because I mean, they said that Johnny Arcade was that he had his moments. He was just very wild. Just some of the stories I've been hearing about. Good, bruh.
Dude, let me tell you something. That these people were like mocking Johnny. They thought that this guy was sniffing his coke before he got out there on the game show.
But that's just his
It's
personality.
It's actually out there. I know it's his personality, but then when people actually found out about this show and they're watching it, I was like, dude, did this guy sniff so much coke before he got out there? It's the way he acts, though. That I mean, he's such a character, though. But dude, let me tell you something.
Hold on, guys. I gotta get on.
Yeah, I gotta get it. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go.
All right, let's go. Wah!
And he's all wild and he's dancing. Yeah, but let me tell you something. These are the questions. Like, dude, I would love to get Steve. I forgot how to pronounce his last name. Johnny Arcade's real name. I would love to get him on the show, or get Terry Torok on the show, because I have to ask these questions. Like, why did Video Power did not get a season 3? Like, what happened? That's the questions I have to ask Terry Torok or Johnny Arcade.
I bet you is either viewership is low. It was either viewership is low or something else, because it had to be something like that. Because I noticed that that some of the later episodes, because I actually watched like all Terry Torok was not feeling it. He was like literally I think he knew that the show was actually on his tail end and stuff like that. Because I noticed that
the championships, right? The championships are weak.
Yeah. And I noticed that because I noticed that his tonality changed and the way that his demeanor changed, and he didn't seem like he was fully in. He wasn't all in. And I was like, oh, dude, I mean, then I was watching. I was like, oh, dude,
that's funny. That's funny that you mentioned that. That's funny to me, because I remember the first episode. Yeah, he was all hype and excitement, but then when they got to the championships week, though, when you watch that they have on YouTube, it kind of seemed like he wasn't fully. But these are questions I would like to ask him. I would love to talk.
I would love to talk.
Terry, we got to talk to him. We got to see.
Terry, if you watching that show, or if you come, I would love to have you on the show. I would love you to talk about it. I want to talk about it. I really do, because I believe it or not, it awesome. Just chat it up and the thing. Talking about games, talking about the Nintendo Championships too, and the thing. I mean,
he was a part of that. The Nintendo Championships.
Yeah, talk about that. I love for you guys to talk.
I want to hear his stories, man.
Man.
I would love to hear that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're going to try our best to see if we can get him on. But that's a must.
Yes, indeed. Indeed. Oh yeah, shout out to you guys and everything. If you actually watching this for the first time, please come on, hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell. Because the algorithm keeps us relevant. If you want to see more content and everything, just keep on piling in. I would love for you guys to actually come on in. Let's see what we got here. Oh wow, Chris, what's up, man? Hey, welcome to the show. Yeah, he says he was off the coke. Oh wow, that's crazy. What do you mean? Was he on? Was he on when he was off of it?
Yeah,
or vice versa? I don't know, man.
Yeah,
crazy.
Well, yeah, it was the 90s. Yeah. But who knows? I mean, who knows what was going on with him though? But I mean, he did play like different types of characters when he was on the first season, though. Because remember, he did all these skits, though. He would like change his tone. Remember, he did that review for Michael Jackson's Milwaukee. He was imitating Michael Jackson.
Yes, I remember that one. He did one play. He played as freaking Splinter's cousin or something like that. And played actually doing a review for Split. The Teenage Mutant Turtles, the Teenage Mutant Turtles 2, the arcade game. I remember that.
Yeah.
Where he actually played as Splinter's cousin. It's just the way he was talking and stuff like that. Oh God. He's hilarious. His skits are like legendary and they're funny.
I remember the skit that he did for California Dreams. He said, "Well, surf's up, dude." He said, "Yeah, so now you get to choose either the USA or Brazil, and you gotta break up the ranks." Like he talked like a Californian dude. This guy pulls out
He's like, "Oh yeah, you could totally." I was like, yeah, funny. He's hilarious,
Look
man.
this around.
Dude.
Yeah,
And
sometimes he would talk to his clone though, which is hilarious though. Like he would have he would say like the game is it's great, it's the graphics. No, it's the gameplay, and his clone goes, "No, it's the gameplay. It's the graphics. The gameplay, graphics." He goes back and forth with his clone.
He's freaking hilarious.
He's nuts.
He is
So
nuts.
fun.
He's crazy. He's a crazy dude. Man, and also this Johnny Vegas. He's like Johnny Vegas. He calls himself Johnny Vegas when he goes to Vegas, Las Vegas, and everything to the CES show. Johnny
yes, that's right, he did.
Vegas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, what a guy! I would like to. I would love to have an interview with this guy. He would be a blast. He would be a blast. I mean, I'm still trying. He hasn't had no responses, no nothing. But you know what? I'm pretty sure he's
He's active on LinkedIn.
Yeah. So he's active on LinkedIn.
Who's that? John Arcade or Terry Torok?
Terry Torok.
Johnny.
Oh yeah, he is on. Yeah, he's on LinkedIn. He's on Instagram. You can
Yeah,
actually
he's
message
very
him.
active.
You can message him. Yeah, I mean, and then he has been on a couple podcasts, so hopefully we'll get him on the show. We'll ask him all these questions. Especially, I'm sure the audience has a lot of questions they want to ask him, and then I would like to see what he's doing right now.
I would love it. I would love it. I mean, that's the thing. See that our show and everything. We're all about talking. This is a talk show and everything. We're no longer like a podcast. We are a talk show.
Me off, Robert.
We're talking. Yeah, listen. That would be. I know that. But seriously though, because I mean, you think about it. These dudes out there, they want to be heard. I'm very sure they probably have like a lot of interviews going on, and they probably see what we're actually spitting out there, or we're actually trying to reach out to them. And they probably see it. They probably go out there.
Yeah, so.
I'm very sure of it. I'm pretty sure that if we actually keep on reaching out to them, I'm pretty sure they'll reach back and say, hey, you know what?
I'm gonna have some time.
Have some fun. Yeah, have some time. Have a good time. Stuff like that.
Definitely.
I could interview him like Howard. I could talk like Howard Stern and interview him.
Oh God, this dude. That'll either be scary or
what do you say, Robin?
Be fun. Exactly. Kind of got no hell's bar. Yeah. Would you like to go? Date Roseanne O'Donnell, or would you like to?
I'm gonna say Howard's voice.
Yeah.
It's even funnier. I'll put on the wig.
He's like,
oh boy. And don't forget the glasses.
Don't forget the glasses.
Yeah,
you gotta wear the shades. You gotta wear the shades.
I'll do it.
Yes.
I'll do it. If it generates some laughs, I'm gonna do it.
Absolutely. Or I could be like stuttering John. Hey! What are you gonna do next? What are you gonna do next?
Careful, he's on X and he is unhinged. You do not want him on your ass.
No. He
is unhinged. Dude.
He is bro. Yeah. You want to talk about coked up? I think he was seriously coked up.
Oh, Stuttering John?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
I'm pretty sure you can find stories of him telling him.
Or crackhead, or even crackhead Bob and everything. Crackhead Bob. That was the part.
Oh my God.
We got me the devil so
This is retro New York we're talking here, pal.
Yeah, this is
our childhoods in New York.
Listen,
It was Crackhead Bob and Baba Booey.
Oh my Baba Booey. Oh my God, Baba Booey. Yes. Oh my God.
That was my childhood.
Yeah, man.
I was way too young to be listening to that stuff.
Yeah. He was definitely Howard Stern's crony right there. Baba Booey. Baba Booey. That was his bitch. he was his bitch. He seriously was. He seriously was.
We need a Baba Booey to run our boards and stuff.
Oh my, yeah, dude. Dude, I would love to hire somebody just to handle the boards and stuff like that, handle the questions, and I could just be able to concentrate on doing this because I'm doing like 3 different things at the same time, making sure he's checking the chat, making sure that the algorithms are good, making sure that my voice is actually clear. I'm doing all that shit.
Get Fred on it. Chris is asking if any of you guys can do impressions too.
Oh, impressions. Of course we can. Of course
Yeah.
we can.
Ooh,
Oh, of course we can. Of course we can.
ooh,
Yeah.
ooh.
They'll come out there sooner or
We
later,
can
man.
do some. We can do
Get a
some.
whole bunch of funny
We can do
ones.
some. We can do some impressions. We can do some impressions. We can do impressions all the time. We do
We're
impressions
doing
all
it
the
all the
time.
time.
All the time. We can do impressions.
No,
We
no,
can
we can do it all day if you want. All
Yeah.
day.
All
All
day.
day if you want.
And all. Yeah, we can do
Yeah.
impressions. We can do impressions all the time. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait. Wise guy? Want to be a wise guy? You want to be a wise guy?
There's so
Yeah,
many
I'm a
I can
wise
imitate, but they're
So
not.
let me smack you up there.
well-known
I'll do
enough.
it.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, and those are our top 10 games of this month. So we'll see what we have here. And,
I'd do my Don West, but I'd end up shouting and waking up the entire neighborhood.
Oh my God,
You know
dude.
Don West, right? If I
Yeah.
do that, I'll wake up the entire
Oh no.
neighborhood. My neighbors will call the cops.
Oh my God. Yeah, he'd be like, oh,
We don't want that.
You don't want that? Oh my God. Oh, let's say, any of you guys? Oh, I can do a Hank Hill. Oh, hey, you can do a Hank Hill?
Hank Hill's
Oh
a
my God,
classic.
oh, dude.
Anderson.
Oh, you
Good
know,
God almighty.
Oh,
The
my
Tom
God.
Anderson.
Yes, absolutely. What an amazing guy. Doing voices was my job at Dave's cast of characters as a teen. Oh, Dorian,
Nice.
yeah, like, okay, that's cool.
Okay.
What's Dave's cast of
I did.
characters?
Yeah, Dave's cast.
Oh
of
yeah, that
characters.
was a company. That was a company he used to work for. I remember he told me about that before.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, yeah. I actually did voiceover. I did a voiceover for Shaquille O'Neal's game, Shaq Fu.
That's right. Yeah, you did.
Oh,
You
that's
did.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I want to get back into voiceover acting. I would love that. You know,
Dude,
so we'll see what happens.
I always
I
wanted.
wanted to
I-
do voice for video games.
I always wanted
Ooh,
to try.
movies.
I always
good.
always wanted to try it because people kept on telling me it's like,
a
why
tough
don't you
industry.
why don't you get into voice acting? I'm like, yeah.
Oh, you just record a demo and send them out.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's
Yeah.
true.
See if anybody.
Get a recorded demo and
finds
send them
you.
out. That's all.
That's
That's all you got to do. Do like 5 or 6 of them,
Yeah.
short reel, and
Okay, sounds good.
hope for the best.
It says, let me hear
Yeah.
one, Dorian. Oh God. yeah.
That means we gotta have we gotta have some of our boys on the show for like a couple minutes sometime.
Yeah, exactly. Though, as a character, you
That's
know,
a segment I'd
as a
love to have.
As a character,
Love to talk to these guys.
you can do it as a character. You know, you do it as a character. Be a character out there. You can be a character. You know, make yourself known.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
You hear what he said?
Yeah. Oh, he said. What
Look
he said?
what Vet
I
said.
can do impressions of myself, but I still mess up.
See, I mess up too. I do this, I
Yes!
do this Popeye thing sometimes. I stutter. Matter of fact, I should make fun of stuttering John because I stutter myself.
Oh, jeez, man. You know, I mean, we can do it like Roger Rabbit. Hey, you say anything? Oh my God! I can't tell you about all that says.
Now, Papa will go something that such a nice guy, though. We're gonna have to come to this here. Brutal, you better stay away from Oliver or I'll knock you out. Or something like
I'm
that.
like Boomhauer.
Oh my
That was
God!
almost Boomhauer.
Oh, Howard.
Oh my gosh! You know what? I mean, you know what? Voiceovers. My voices.
No, I think Boomhauer would be like this. Hey, you want to come down to the barbecue though? We'll have a good time. We'll watch all the games and we'll have drunk ourselves out. How about that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Some of that dang old day football.
Yeah, but
Yeah. Love me some football every now and then. I love me some hot dogs, some hamburgers, some beer, a cold one the whole day. Yeah.
No, you're too
Yeah,
understandable,
that-
dude. But Boomhauer, you're like, what?
Yeah.
Boomhauer's like Kenny.
Rewind that back. Rewind that back.
Oh my God!
That's what I would say.
I did that one other thing. One other mother saying it. Oh my God! So what I said. I said it again. I can't say it again. What you said it? You said it again? I don't know what you said. You said it again? I don't know. I said it again. But anyway, but we can do it. We can do a lot of voices. You got hell. I mean, there's a lot of
It gotta
voices.
happen
I really wanna-
organically, man. It's hard on the spot.
It
Just
really
gotta
is.
let it flow.
Yeah, oh no, oh yeah. You gotta get yourself. He's like, oh, I can speak like Boo. Oh, really? Oh,
Which Boo?
okay. Boo. Like speak like Boo, like Boo, like Boo Boo. You mean Boo Boo? Hey,
No, 'cause I'm
Yogi.
wondering,
Hey, Yogi.
for some reason, that popped right in my head was Chicken Boo from Animaniacs.
That's probably what he's
Oh,
probably
Animaniacs.
talking about. I think he's talking about Boo. It's Boo from Animaniacs.
But you're not a man, you're a chicken, boo.
Was there a game of that? I'm gonna play an Animaniacs.
Oh my gosh.
There's an Animaniacs game. This for Genesis and Super Nintendo, and I think there was one on Game Boy.
Well, I'm looking it up now. I'm gonna play it later.
What are we gonna do today, Bray?
Like
What are we gonna do today, Bray? Today we
we
gonna do
always do, Pinky.
Try
Try to take over
Well,
the
we gotta find
world.
rubber pants our size.
Oh, Boomhauer. Okay, I meant Boomhauer.
Oh,
Okay,
Boomhauer.
Boomhauer. Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
from
cool.
Wild King of Hell, yeah.
I dig it. I dig it. Indeed, indeed.
It was sad because it was Dr. Claw. I'll get you next time. Catch it next time.
Yeah, Dr. Claw. Nice.
Yeah, you know. Yeah.
Go,
That's funny. He
Go,
said
go,
I even
get it,
type like
go.
he talks.
go, gadget, boom. Go, gadget, skates. Well,
That's it.
I heard someone who could do a killer Skeletor. I forgot his name, but he sounded
Oh,
exactly like
Skeletor was
Skeletor from the
too hard.
80s.
oh,
But it
that's
wasn't the same guy.
Skeletor.
I thought it was
Oh
a
my-
guy, and it wasn't him.
Wow.
Wow.
You're like, hi y'all, hi y'all. You know, we gotta all go outside.
Oh, catch it. No. If he catch it right now.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
What else? What else? You know, we could do voiceover. We could do voice overs all day. Video games have some iconic voiceovers that you just sit back and you're like, damn, that
Power
sounds
up.
so
The
damn
Altered Beast.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, power
Oh, yeah.
up, power up.
They had some very funny
Rise
voiceovers
from
in
your
video games.
grave.
too.
Wise
Hilarious
from
ones.
your grave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he talks like Elmer Fudd.
Yeah. Wise from your grave. I was like, wait a minute, that's the Genesis version. The Genesis version actually sounded like that. In the arcade, it's like, Wise from your grave. Yes.
Yeah.
Wise from your
Never give up.
Never give up.
Yep.
But
Chris was able to type out like Boomhauer.
Elf eats food badly. Or better yet, another thing like Express TV. Good luck. You'll need it. Yeah. I buy that for $1. Yes, the total car. I love that one.
Oh,
Big
cars.
money, big prizes. I love it.
Mhm.
And how many decades have people been shouting Hadouken and get over here in their voices? That's been going on forever, man.
Forever.
Everybody does it.
For too long.
Forever.
They've been doing it for too long, I tell you.
Excellent.
Too long.
Round
Yeah.
There's some iconic video game voiceovers and stuff that are still used today.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Or, you know,
Speaking
yeah.
of Johnny, I stopped playing MK1 a while ago, though. But you know what I loved with Scorpion? It was the old school voice
oh,
of the Get Over Here.
get over.
It was
yeah,
so it, like
absolutely.
it was. They used the old voice sample. It was awesome.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Ed Boon. Yeah, Ed Boon. Ed Boon's the original Scorpion voiceover. So can't top him, man.
No, you
He's a
can't.
legend.
No, you can't. You can't. You can't. And also Toasty Forden. Toasty.
Yeah.
Dan Toasty Forden.
And the toast.
You know, I'll tell you a funny story. When when I was at the Mortal Kombat 2 panel, when the crowd, somebody in the crowd said, "Do the Scorpion voice," and everyone was like, "No," and he was like, and everyone was like, "Oh," he's like, and he was like, "Fine." Over here. And then he shouted out, and the crowd was cheering when he said that.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah, he
Come
had
on.
to do a little troll and say,
You-
"No, I'm not going to do the voice."
Yeah.
And then he just did it.
He just did it. Exactly. I love it.
Yeah. That was such
I
a fun
found
panel.
the video for that. The when the actual moment when they thought up Get Over Here. It was like on the fly on set while they were filming the game.
Nice.
Mocap.
Yeah.
Well-
Let me see if I can find it. I found it the other day.
But that's when
Nice.
that's when best things happen. Best things happen all of a sudden. If it's
Yeah.
not planned, the best ideas, the best moments actually happen
Yeah.
when it's unexpected.
That's right there.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a throwaway saying on this while filming the game, and boom.
Mm-hmm.
There you have it.
Whoopsie. Yep. I love that.
Toasty.
Yep.
Yay.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, keep the topic going because I think I found it.
Oh
All
yes.
right.
Oh, there's
I'll patch it over to you.
Chris just mentioned there was a Cajun guy who did one on the old Thundercats in a real thick accent. It said, "Oh, really? Which one? Like, say, get a whoopsie, or toasty in the Cajun voice? Really?
Oh wow, that's interesting.
That would be very interesting. I would like to hear it. I would like to hear it. You know." And I've been seeing some weird AI videos and everything. Yeah, careful AI. AI is going to take over the world. Don't mention
about AI. But I see a lot of people going. Here's the thing about AI. Now that you mention it, though, I see a lot of people are going up in arms about AI, and it's unfortunate. But these companies, they're not going to disband it. It's unfortunate. That seems like it's going to be the future. The future for it.
It's sad. It's a really sad, sad state of affairs. And believe it or not, I've been seeing some really scary but really good videos from people who actually who mastered their craft, and they created some, like, for instance, I mean, it wasn't I don't know if it was animated or not, but they did a fight scene with Raphael kicking the crap.
I did see that.
And I said that,
right?
Yeah, and I said, "What the?" I thought it was like a real video. No, dude, they whipped that damn thing up, and they made it from scratch. And I said, "Dude, it looked good. It looked freaking
good." If they did a movie like that, I will be in the theaters first opening night.
Absolutely.
If they were to release that in the movie theater, I mean, I see. Remember, I showed you the what was that? The Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest, like if it was a movie. Mm-hmm. Did you see how beautiful that was?
Yes.
They nailed the look of Simon. They nailed the look of all the monsters and Death and Dracula. I was like, dude, if they did a movie like that, I would go watch it on opening night. I'm there.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can pull up that video, because that is just.
It was amazing.
It was just. Oh my god!
I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen the Ultra Beast one. The Ultra Beast one was amazing. And then there was I think I showed you guys.
They did a Street of Rage one also.
And there was remember the Double Dragon one I showed you guys?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Oh my god, that was beautifully done. Woo!
My gosh, man.
I'll tell you what though. I mean, I'm all up for a new Double Dragon movie. I mean, if they get Sydney Sweeney as playing as Meriden. Yeah, that will definitely get all the guys to go see it. That's for sure. She is a bombshell right now. I could definitely see her play as Meriden for sure. All they need is some good fight scenes and get the right people to play as Billy and Jimmy. They just got to get a young cast who can do martial arts. And there you have it.
They do, because Billy and Jimmy are only supposed to be in their early 20s, right?
Is it? Yeah.
Like 21 or something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Actually, matter of fact, they were actually early 20s. That's right.
Yeah, you can't have two 45-year-old grizzled guys playing Billy and Jimmy.
No, you gotta have young guys though. And like I said, Sydney Sweeney will be a great cast for Meriden. She would be perfect.
Okay, I think I found it. Yeah, I did found it. Okay, hold on. Let me just try to see if I can pop it up. Hold on. You guys gotta see it. It's from John Likens. John Likens and everything, who is actually who basically is a graphic artist, and he does scenes and all that stuff. And he actually conjured up a scene from a Ninja Turtles scene, from the ground up, and it's absolutely freaking amazing. And I'm actually gonna pop this up right now, and when you see it, you're gonna be like, "Damn, I want this to be a real movie." Hold on, let me see if I can pop this up right now. Yep, here it is.
Go ahead.
And we're gonna play it right now. Boom. Yeah, see what it is. You see it right now? Yes, you good.
It's starting on. There we go.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Did it go blank? Go on blank.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. There you go. Yeah, here we go.
Make it a little larger, man. They can't see.
All right, let me pop it up.
Like we take up half the screen. Them foot soldiers look legit.
Yeah, they do. I would love to see how, since he did Raphael, I'd like to see how he does the other turtles too as well.
No, you sent this over to us, didn't you?
That?
Oh, this is really good. Yeah, for some reason I thought you sent it.
No, not that one though. I remember I did see a last roll. Someone did a CGI of the last roll. And it was like a short. It was like a 3-minute video, and it was really good.
Really good. This is good. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, Raph went for the kill, dude. He had him by the chin and was stabbing him in the chest.
Yeah, showing no mercy.
Raph is brutal, dude. He fights like Benicio del Toro in The Hunted.
Yeah.
That knife fighting movie, him
yeah.
and Tommy Lee Jones. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
What they need to do.
Rob, he had no mercy. No mercy. Woo!
You know, it fits his character, though, man. That's Raph.
It fits his character, but you know,
train.
Yo. Hey, yo.
You know what they need to do? You know what they need to do with Raphael as well, though? Because I don't know if you remember this game. It was called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It was a game. I forgot the name of the game. It came out on the Xbox 360. It was a 4-player game, and Raphael can actually like break. If you actually build up his power, his tree build up, he has submission moves. He could do like he could do Kimuras. He could do Anaconda Vices. He could do the Anaconda Vice, which is which you could snap their arms. And dude, if they can add him like breaking some bones, that would be the perfect Raphael right there.
Yeah, John Lycan was the one who actually did the shorts. And believe it or not, if they could make this a fully fledged freaking flick with voice acting and everything,
yeah,
sign me up.
It was called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. It was on Xbox 360, but now it's been discontinued. But in that game, Raphael, he could do. Yeah, I still have it though. But yeah, but Raphael, he can actually. He has like jiu-jitsu moves, and he can do like a lot of submission moves. If they can add that to the mix of his fighting, oh, that'd be chef's kiss right there.
Oh man,
they made him an MMA guy, Raphael.
Yeah,
you know what?
He actually could do that. He does. He loves to break bones. He shows no mercy.
Dude,
that's how he is.
Listen, man, he has freaking size and everything. Size, really, what, 5, 6 inches? And length.
He's close.
I mean, and he's close quarters. He's all close quarters. He has to be brutal. He has to.
Yeah.
You know,
well, his weapon gives him no reach. They're just extensions of his hands.
Absolutely.
He's got to be able to fight close quarters.
Yeah, he can.
Exactly.
You can use the butt of his freaking size and everything, but literally dislocate a couple of things out of and bust some teeth.
Absolutely.
Beautiful. Absolutely. But it's gorgeous nonetheless. And I love games like that. Just give me a game like that. Love it. Absolutely.
I think there was somebody that did a mod of. I don't know which Ninja Gaiden game it was, but somebody did a mod and they replaced Ryu with Michelangelo, and he's using the nunchucks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It looked amazing though, and people said if they did a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game like that, yeah. Can you imagine?
Yeah, I can imagine. I can definitely imagine.
That was felt like hot cakes.
I'm just upset that they actually canceled the freaking TMNT Last Ronin movie. And they actually started. They
canceled the game. Didn't they cancel the game as well? What's going on with the game?
I think the game is still
bastards.
It's still up in the air. It's still up in the air, but because right now, since the movie is no longer going to be in production, I have a feeling that I think the game might die along with it. I mean, this is the state of affairs when it comes to like anything. New production, because they want to put all their concentration on the Teenage Mutant Turtles as a team, and not have a dark story like that. In other words, they're trying to get away from the dark story, and they want to do it more of a campy.
For kids.
Come on, man. I mean, look, if the kids read the comic books and everything, they would be very disappointed because comic books are dark. They are. From Mirage Studios. Give them the first 10 comics. Give them the first 10 comics. They will be like,
yeah. Yeah, when I was a kid, don't get me wrong, I first started with Ninja Turtles when I watched the cartoons and I collected the action figures, and then one of my friends showed me one of the comic books though, and I was shocked how violent it was. Like it really shocked me as a kid because it's almost the same thing because when I first heard of Batman, I watched the Adam West Batman. That was the first Batman. That was the first show that introduced me to Batman.
Same
But
thing.
then when I saw Batman 1989 that my father took me to watch and we both saw it, I mean, don't get me wrong, I had the same. I went through the same thing with the Ninja Turtles. I was shocked that this was a dark Batman and this was a dark Gotham City. Like, but I thought it was cool at the same time. I thought it was different. I wasn't used to it, but this is something that I liked.
Yep.
This is something that's really cool that I really enjoy. The same thing with Ninja Turtles. Like, okay, this is a different take, so now I can enjoy both of them no matter what.
Indeed.
So,
Now that we're going down that rabbit hole and everything, I'm going to segue into like another game that actually had a very Disney colorful outlook, but unfortunately, the game is actually a completely different opposite. Direction. And if you actually read the actual books, the Grimm fairy tales, everyone, if you actually look up Grimm fairy tales and listen and look at Snow White, you look at Cinderella. You look at all these dark, like
Oh, God,
oh my, oh my God, dark. Alice in Wonderland is actually one of those, and believe it or not, the game.
Oh, yeah.
that
The Alice.
was a game. Yeah.
Yes, the
I know where
game.
you're
The
going
game.
with this,
This the game right there. If you actually play the game and you go through some of those cinema scenes and all that stuff right there, psychologically, you really have to kind of like, you're like, dude, it's the game. The whole entire game is dark, like depressing dark.
Yeah.
And the ending is almost like justification. It was like justice. It was like a dark justice. You'll if you play the game, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Alice, dark, that game right there. Like one of the best games I've ever played, and it really is. I mean, the storyline really just play the game. It's not your Disney. It's not your Disney Alice in Wonderland. It's not.
No,
It's
definitely not.
Not.
Definitely
Yeah.
not.
Indeed. So right now, what we're at? Oh wow, we're just about out of time. Holy crap! This is 2 hours in already.
We're at stoppage
I
time.
mean,
already?
we could go a little bit long. I mean,
Okay, so yeah.
What do you say, fellas? You want to hang out longer?
You know what?
Yeah, come on,
Let's check out some more.
time.
Let's check out some more. So anyway,
Yeah.
So anyway, getting back into that, these grim fairy tales, are actually, believe it or not, getting reimagined into games today. There's an indie game being made that's actually like a Snow White, but she's like a badass Snow White. She actually has weapons. She looks a little voluptuous and everything. If you think about it, I mean, if you it's kind of risque, but you know what? I like it.
Okay.
But the thing is, she's a badass Snow White. She's actually fighting against forest creatures and all that stuff, and she has all these freaking big ass weapons, bigger than she is. And I'm actually trying to get the name because every single time I go on there, I'm trying to get a name. I say, hey, what's the name of this game? Oh, the game's being created. What is it? What's it called? I don't know. But so I'm actually trying to get some. He's like, oh wait. He says I can stay on for a bit. I hope off soon to play a video game with my wife. Oh, hey, dude.
Oh, cool.
Chris,
What you guys playing?
listen. Yeah, I'm interested. I'm very interested in what to
Yeah.
what you're playing, dude. I mean, because I mean,
Yeah.
I love couch co-op, especially with my loved one. I mean, if I play with my
Oh yeah, absolutely.
yeah, if I'm playing with
Yeah.
my
That would be
wife or-
amazing.
yeah,
Dude, let me tell you something. The girls see right now, we played two co-op games together. We played Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge, and we played Marvel Cosmic Invasion together. And we didn't get to finish it though. We played a little bit of Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Myself, when I play with my wife, I mean, we love the Lego games. You know, we play in Lego Pirates of the Caribbean.
Lego games are fun too.
We played the Lego
They go off.
Indiana Jones 1 and 2, and we actually pretty much 100% completed it. The first one of Indiana Jones. The second one was weird because you have to build vehicles and all that stuff. It was weird. It was a weird gameplay. We were still trying to figure it out. And right now we're in the middle of completing 100% completing Pirates of the Caribbean Lego. So, and
nice.
I told her, I said we should go into the Star Wars one because the Star Wars games, and I think are the ones that we really need to jump into because I mean there's a lot of stuff to unlock. So yeah, those right there, definitely the games you play in there. You know, so
Absolutely.
and it's couch co-op, which is very, very important. Couch co-op. So get yourself some hot cocoa, you know, cozy up together, grab a couple of joysticks and pause, and then play play some awesome games.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Dude, let me tell you something. It's more fun to play games with your loved ones, though. You know, those are like awesome times.
Yeah. I think Tony actually got it. He said Snow White Ashes.
I'm not sure if that's it though.
It's supposed to
Did
be.
they just announce? Did they announce this game recently?
Yeah, it's like it's an indie game.
There's a
It's
demo on
Steam.
It's a demo right now on Steam.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I don't think it's 100% completed because they said the name is tentative.
There was a couple things that they announced this week, though. Not too much, though. I mean, except for the collections I announced. You know, the Disney one, the Ren Stimpy, and the Nicktoons Splat. So
Yeah, great.
So now.
Chris actually said my wife can hear. She says Baldur's Gate 3 is a good couple's game. Yeah. You know what? Baldur's Gate 3 is another great game. I love anything like that. You know, top down shooters or anything
like Gauntlet.
A Gauntlet. Oh,
Yeah.
come on, you can't go
Gauntlet,
wrong.
Dark Legacy, or Legends. Yeah,
You can't go wrong with that. Me and my wife actually cleared freaking Double Dragon together. Double Dragon. We cleared what else?
Nice.
Cleared Ninja Turtles together. We cleared
455 vet is living La Dolce Vita right now. Read what he's doing.
Dude. Okay. Vet is hooked up. Oh yeah.
Vet's hooked up.
He's like, I'm hanging with you guys while playing Final Fantasy VII on my Retroid Pocket.
Nice.
With my wife
That's
sitting right
awesome.
next to me playing Wildflowers on her Steam. Dude. Yes.
That's awesome.
Absolutely. Dude.
I gotta get into the Helldivers.
This is what I'm talking about, baby. This is.
I like this.
See, this is what gaming is all about, folks. This is what gaming is all about. This is true gaming. This is fun.
People having fun together.
People
That's what
having
it's about.
fun, man. With your loved ones, with yourself, with friends.
Yeah.
It's universal. This is what Gaming Treble is trying to push out there. We gotta stop with all this BS and stuff like that. You know, all that weird bickering that you guys are doing in the background. Get off the freaking Twitter pages and everything and play some freaking games, man.
Yeah, exactly, man. Stop spending your whole life on social media, man.
Yeah.
You know, life is not about social media. Life's about going out there, having fun, doing your thing.
Absolutely.
You know, hang out with your loved ones. That's what life's all about. You know, I go on my Twitter, I go on my X's to check to see if there's any news going on, if there's anything that maybe something that's coming out, or if there's like a new game coming out. We share it with you guys. Like we shared all these games they announced this week and all the stuff that's been happening. But then after that, I go on and do other things.
Yeah,
you know?
don't be like that girl in the thing. There was a little meme that was actually going on. The little video I actually showed you guys where she actually went on a date. And she actually, oh yeah, you know, what is your Twitter page? Oh, I don't have any of those, you know. And he shows us the old Nokia phone and stuff like that. And she's like, you know, oh, he's completely off the grid. He's completely off the grid. And I don't know what he ate yesterday. I don't know who he talked to. I don't know what his friends like. I don't know anything about this guy. Dude, it's a funny video. It's out there. It's out. I think I showed it to you guys.
I'm gonna have to look that up. That's pretty funny.
I watched that, and you know what?
That's the best way to know a person.
And everybody was commenting on it because we were like, damn, this is so freaking true. It's so freaking true. Because some people out there are so vested into Twitter. They're so vested into freaking
I
X.
know.
They're so vested into freaking TikTok. They lose their identity. They don't even know who the heck they are and everything unless they had posted on freaking online. Dude, you are who you are. Play your games and everything. Enjoy it. You can talk about it. Hell, you can post it on there, but you don't have to dive in completely and lose yourself in there. Dude, you can go out there and talk about it in person. You can go out there and get yourself a slice of pizza and everything. Go to Pizza down the street and say, hey, you know what? I'm hungry for some pizza. Let's go some pizza. And we talk about whatever games we're talking about or whatever movies we're talking about. In March, me and my bros Johnny and hopefully Tony will join along.
Tony, come on, Tony.
We are going to see Ninja Turtles 2: The Secret of the Ooze in 4K, baby. And
what date? When's it coming out?
It's March.
It's
14th.
I got the dates on. The dates is on the. I tagged you in. Check that Twitter. Check that Twitter message.
That
I
might
sent
work.
you.
That might work very well.
I think it's March 13th. It's March 13th through that weekend.
Yes,
I believe.
Yeah, the entire weekend.
So,
dude. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
We're getting a pizza right after the movie's over.
Yes.
That's what we're gonna do.
Yes.
Don't forget that.
Absolutely.
We
gotta get a slice. We gotta get a ninja slice. Absolutely.
We're gonna get more than a slice. I'm getting more than a slice.
Oh, are you getting a pie? Sure. You get a personal pie? You getting a personal pie? Personal?
Maybe.
What are you getting on it? Okay. This. Come on, you gotta tell me what you're gonna be getting on it. This is gonna prove your worth.
Okay. Well, I mean, usually, sometimes I will go for either buffalo chicken, but if I don't want buffalo chicken, if I don't feel like chicken tonight, then I'll just put on extra cheese on that sucker. Because sometimes just cheese on that is never enough. I feel like these people, they don't put enough cheese on that. So I have to go with extra cheese. Tony knows it. He knows about that.
Yeah, extra cheese, right? What about you, Tony? What do you like on your slice?
My slice? Pepperoni, sausage, gorgonzola.
Gorgonzola?
Ooh! I'm talking pepper flakes, man. I go all in. All the meat toppings.
Listen,
I'm a meat toppings guy.
That's a very strong slice. That's a strong slice right there.
Yeah, easy on the gorgonzola though. Too much and it overpowers.
Seven cheese. Get the 7 cheese on that bad boy. 7 cheese. Asiago, freaking mozzarella. Give me that little bit of that cheddar. Throw on there a couple of slices. We put some pepperoni and some sausage. Give me some green peppers on that bad boy, and then maybe some onion. And there you go, right there. Boom. That's my slice. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, and also white slice. Give me white slice. I like the white. I like
white slices. White slice with broccoli
with ham. With the ham. Oh
yeah.
Oh man.
Ham too.
And the crust is just right.
Yeah, buddy.
I have to ask you something though. I have to ask you guys this question. Does pineapple go on pizza?
Oh no.
I tried it. It's not for me, but I get why people like it. It's not.
It's not
if
for
it's
me
given
either.
to me, I'll enjoy it, but I'm
that's
not gonna buy
fine.
it myself.
Yeah, I'm not
pineapple.
I told you.
Pineapple is
actually
pineapple is actually more like pineapple is kind of like in the same category as anchovies. I'll put it in the same. It's like it just doesn't belong.
I'll tolerate the pineapple, but not an anchovy. That's just me.
Belong.
I know people that love them, but
yeah, exactly. I gotta tell you guys a funny story. Okay, I ordered some food from Pizza Hut. I ordered extra cheese pizza.
Pizza Hut.
So
vet.
Yeah, from Pizza Hut, right?
Vet.
Hey, listen, no yuck or yum, dude. If she wants pineapple on her pizza, let her have it.
All right, fine.
Yeah,
Be cool, man. Don't tell people.
Listen, we're not gonna agree with everything, okay? Let them.
Yeah, Salvadorian. I'll eat it, but I won't buy it.
Pizza, that's fine. Exactly. If you
want
want
are
it,
in the
that's
same
you.
boat.
Okay. Listen.
But anyway,
I don't. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say that I want to tell you guys a funny thing. So I ordered an extra cheese large pizza from Pizza Hut from what was it? Uber Eats. The guy comes, he brings me a huge box and another box with wings and stuff like that. And I'm like, sir, well, what's all this? This is I didn't order all this food though. And he said, oh well, this is what they gave me. I said, sir, I just ordered an extra large. He said, well, they gave me this. I was like, you sure? I was like, okay. So what I did was I took it. I want to see what's there. This person ordered like close to $90 of food and brought it to my place. And it had hot wings. It had a pepperoni square pizza, and then there was a pepperoni with pineapple. And I'm like, "Ew." and then and there was so much food. I had to, I said to myself, you know what? I gotta take this to work. And I was gonna ask my neighbor, say, hey, listen, somebody got the wrong order, and I got a lot of food here, and I can't eat all this. So I had to take it, and I had to give it to them.
Yo,
it was
you were blessed.
crazy.
You were blessed.
Of food.
You were blessed. That's
There
that
was
right
no
there.
way I was gonna eat that.
That happens only once in a blue moon, man. You might as well just embrace that one. Because, I mean, seriously,
Exactly.
$90
I
worth
had
of
to share
food?
it.
Bro.
Bro, I had to share because there was no way I was going to eat all this. So I had to share with the neighbors and my workers. I had to bring it the next day. But I said, I know that person who ordered that food is so pissed. I know that person is so pissed. They're probably like, I have to feed my family.
Yo, okay, he's like, I'm with Yvette. When someone invites me for food I don't enjoy, I just say, more food, more for you, and everyone's happy. Okay, I get it.
That's me,
dude.
I know that's
me.
you. I know that's you. Okay, look, I get it. Listen, I've had pineapple pizza. Why? Because my friend, he likes pineapple on his pizza. Pineapple with ham and the cheese. Okay. This is my experience with it because I don't say I don't like it if I didn't try it. I always try it before I knock it. So this is my personal.
I was just like that.
This is my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Something about the pineapple, and maybe the acidity, could be the acidity level of something like that. The acidity between the salty and the sweet. Remember, pizza, when I have a slice and everything, there's a little bit of that salty savory, right? When you have that sweet kind of mixed in, it kind of kills the whole entire slice. Because when you're actually eating it and you're chewing on it, you got the salty, and you got the sweet, but then you actually tasted more pineapple than you tasted in the whole entire slice. And that is something
it's a delicate balance.
Yeah, it's a very delicate balance. So I guess it depends on where you actually get your pizza slice, whether it's pizza bits or pizza slices, like pineapple slices on there. I guess it's a little bit of a give and take. But me personally, I'm sorry, not my cup of tea. It's just I just feel like it. I feel like it doesn't belong. That's just my opinion, humble opinion. But when it comes to popcorn, oh yeah. Give me that sweet and savory. Savory and sweet. Throw it on there, but give me the little bit of that sweet caramel or whatever it is. Hell, even like something little like that pops in there, and with some salt. Yes, all day I would devour the whole entire bag. Absolutely, give it to me. Absolutely. That's just me.
Oh yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna say I'm not knocking it for everybody. I'm just saying it's not for me. I just feel like it doesn't belong to pizza. That's just me. Anyway, all right, but anyway, moving on to because I'm talking about food. I'm loving food.
Stuff we eat while we're playing, damn it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It tracks.
As a matter of fact,
it's a perfect combo.
Oh, you know what, dude? I mean, we gotta talk about that. We gotta talk about experiences and everything. Actually, having people over, and actually having your freaking greasy, nasty, disgusting fingers all over your goddamn controllers. Now, okay, we gotta talk about it. We gotta talk
Everybody
about
can
it.
relate to this.
Oh man,
those hand wipes.
Yeah,
you gotta need for that too.
Yeah, those hand wipes should be like on the table, like right there, front and center. Like an encouragement. I mean, I like to be the nice guy and say nothing and say kind of leave the gesture there, just to kind of see where they're at. But when you actually sit right there and you're eating those freaking greasy freaking wings or whatever it is, and they're right there, and then they grab the freaking controller and they're putting their greasy freaking hands all over the damn thing, and you're seeing the crumbs and all that stuff on the. And I'm like, bruh. And I'm like, dude, I'm like, dude, are you serious? He's like, what? They're like, what? What do you mean, what? What do you mean, what? This is like grease and nastiness. Wash your freaking hands, man. And then what you do is you grab the controller and everything, you sit right there and you're wiping it and stuff like that, and they're looking at you like you have two heads. Dude, do you really want that greasy, nasty residue all over your face? Eating Cheetos and everything, having the Cheetos all over yellow and oh God, dude, bro.
We had that one kid with the sweaty hands.
That's another one.
And the Nintendo controllers were covered, dude.
Yo. Like
orange
sweat. The sweat falling out of their hands from how sweaty their actually hands are.
Yeah, I was like, this kid's gross, man. Why is his hand so sweaty?
Oh my God, dude. I was like, dude, do you want some gamer gloves? You want to put some gamer gloves on? You know, just so you know, whatever. Then I have to wash the gloves because of how sweaty their hands are.
No, you're getting some hand wipes. I don't care what you say, especially that person. I'll say, hey, listen, you're gonna go to the bathroom. You're gonna wash your hands.
Wash your hands,
Yeah.
man. Wash your hands.
See, when
bro.
this was happening, though, we were like 7 years old, dude. 6 and 7.
No, we're talking about like in our teens, bro. We're talking about 12, 13.
Yeah, well, I mentioned Nintendo controllers, dude. I was a kid, man.
Oh, okay, Nintendo controllers, but you know, Genesis.
Yeah.
We're talking about Sega
Nintendo
Genesis, 6-button controllers.
Super Nintendo.
Super Nintendo.
Yeah, PlayStation, Saturn control. Yeah. Oh, especially my Dreamcast. When we got to the Dreamcast, I told people, listen, you can eat, but when you're gonna pick up a controller, if you have any like cheesy puffs, cheesy on your hands and stuff
Wipe
like
your
that,
hands, you dirty bastard.
you're going to the bathroom. You gotta wash your hands real good. Not once, but twice.
Oh,
before you
dude
touch my
wipes.
controller.
Dorian mentioned dude wipes. Dude wipes is actually a thing now. They actually have those online. You know, they have those dude wipes. Dude wipes. Dude wipes are something that needs to be on every player's freaking table, especially if you're playing with.
Absolutely.
With your
I
hands.
agree.
Those things are so awesome. I actually tried those out because I work. You know, because you know how sweaty. Dude, using dude wipes, those things are amazing. They're even better than freaking like that lavender soap because the lavender soap actually dries out your hands. But you use those dude wipes, man, those things are amazing, man. It gets your hands all smooth and stuff. Smells good too. Smells good too. Absolutely. So, he's like, Vet says dude wipes are in my living room. Dude, everybody, every dude, every guy, every player should have dude wipes in their freaking. You know, as a matter of fact, I'm getting myself a case of those bad boys and everything. I'm actually gonna be having them inside my living room. You gotta have them. Dude wipes should be a thing. Dude, as a matter of fact, if Dude Wipes was a sponsorship,
Dorian has like 8 packs.
If you want to see, yes, yes, 8 packs, yes, dude. If Dude Wipes wants to sponsor us and everything, hey, I don't mind. I'll promote the hell out of that. You know, Dude Wipes.
I'll do a hilarious commercial if they need it.
We should,
we could do one.
Yeah,
I will do a commercial.
I would promote the hell out of Dude Wipes. I would promote the hell out of Dude Wipes.
I'll make a commercial.
Yes. Dude Wipes and video games should go hand in hand. They should. They should. They just should because you know
it should be in the same sentence as Mountain Dew and Doritos, which
yes!
they show in commercials.
You get it. You're absolutely right. You get it because it makes perfect sense. I mean, seriously though, because I mean, I've seen it. You know, like in parties and stuff like that. You want to shake somebody's hand, and they actually just ate. You know, had the freaking greasy freaking fingers all over there, and you know, even with their even when they were trying to wipe their hands with the freaking whatever the napkins or paper towels and stuff like that, they're doing this. You're like this. I'm like, how you doing?
That's okay.
That's okay.
I'll just
we'll do a fist bump. Yeah, that's it. You know, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know.
And
they look at us and everything like we're disrespecting them. No, I'm not disrespecting you. I'm not disrespecting you at all. But I'm not gonna put my freaking hands all into your greasy freaking fingers that you actually put into the freaking ranch dip and everything while you're having those buffalo wings. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry.
No.
I am not doing it.
No.
I just can't see myself doing it. It just does not happen. It can't. It just can't happen. You know, and
No.
don't touch my things and everything with those fingers either.
Oh, dude, listen. If you touch anything else, if you touch my DVDs, my Blu-rays, or the TV screen, or any of
Oh.
my books or mangas, or my
Oh,
statues,
bro.
yeah, there's gonna be some brawling going on. There's gonna be a ruckus going on
Yes,
if you do that.
I agree, man, because it's just something else. Speaking of which, another thing, you know, you remember back in the day, you know, where we used to
Sure.
borrow things from friends. You know, borrow
Oh,
games.
rent
yeah.
You
games,
borrow
yeah.
games,
If I see a
and you
scratch on
tell
this
them,
Dreamcast disc, get your ass.
and yeah, you tell
Oh,
them, you try to be as respectful as you possibly can. You do.
I try.
Borrow you know, like, or we swap games. You know, like, oh, can I borrow this game for this game? You know, easy swap, right? But you expect your games and everything to come back intact. Oh, okay. There was a time.
Bro, we've swapped systems. I've swapped systems.
Oh, you swapped systems? Oh, I couldn't do that.
Carry that on your bike?
No, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I've swapped systems, and we've been carrying each other's houses on our bikes.
I never did that.
Yeah, we've done that. We've done that. We were crazy, bro.
Yeah, the only way I was able to like if I wanted to
You
play
guys
a
don't
new
like
system,
that, but yeah, we did it.
Nah,
It bothered me too, but like we still did it.
Well, dude, props to you if you could do that. No, we never did that though. I mean, if I wanted to play like the Genesis or anything, what I do is I go to either Blockbuster Video or I go to the video store up the street from me, and I rent out the Genesis, and then I'll rent out like maybe a game or two, and that's the way I'll be able to, if I wanted to play a new system in my house. But there was no
Was
way.
it a down payment?
Oh, yeah, there's a down
Was it
payment.
like $100 to rent a system?
No, it wasn't $100. It was almost like I would say like maybe $10.
It was $10.
You know, for the whole
It was
weekend.
$10. $10 for the whole weekend, but it was a shorter period of time. It was a shorter period of time. And yeah, it was a weekend, and something I think you had to give them something like your membership card.
Here it is, because I did this before. I remember what I did was that I saw the video. Well, because I'll explain the one up the street from me, the video store up the street from me. They always were updating their games, so that's why I always go to them. Sometimes I'll go to Blockbuster, sometimes I'll go to them. But I went up there because they had the Genesis there, and then if you rent out the Genesis, you could take whatever game you want for free that comes with it. So it was the system itself was like I think it was about like $7 or $10 at the time, and then you could rent that because I rented out on Friday, so I had it for Friday night. I had it for the whole day Saturday, and I had to return it on Sunday before 6 o'clock. So I remember I rented out.
Time limits suck.
Yeah, the time limit. But you know what? We made the most fun out of it. I made the most fun of it when I rented out that Genesis, though, because I remember I rented out Future Rage 2, and I think it was Sonic the Hedgehog 2, because I really wanted to play Future Rage 2.
Nice.
So my sister and I we had fun with that, and then we went through the game, and then I had to return it on Sunday before 6 o'clock. So it works out pretty well. That's how it does. With Blockbuster, I think didn't Blockbuster? I'm pretty sure you can rent out systems. Is that right or not?
Blockbuster, that's where I got the high price.
You can rent out consoles. You can rent out consoles, and you can rent out games. I mean, games.
Yeah, because I never rent out systems from them. Yeah, I never. How much was it though? Do you remember?
It was pretty high, man.
It was up there. It was like $25. It was $25. Yeah, it's $25. But basically for the whole entire weekend. But you had to let them actually keep your Blockbuster card. You had to give them the Blockbuster card. In other words, it's like because you're basically handing them your membership. You're saying, okay, well, here you go. And if you lose this, what's going to happen is, because remember your credit card is actually or whatever it is, it's attached to your card. So if you don't bring the console back, they will charge you full price for the whole entire console. And if you actually decide to whatever, so they'll charge you.
Yeah.
But you can't. But you won't be. We won't be able to. We won't be able to rent it out or anything unless you had a credential or a credit card. You need a collateral,
right?
Some kind of collateral to actually keep the console. I remember that because one of my friends actually borrowed a Super Nintendo. And Super Nintendo he actually had for like 3 days. and he was actually getting nervous because he couldn't get over there, and I think somebody had to like literally drive it and drop it off and stuff like that, so and bring it back because he wasn't able to get over there. But yeah, that was their plan. That's how they did it. You know, I'm surprised. I'm surprised it even last that long. I'm pretty sure that they lost a lot of consoles, but you know, doing.
You think that? Well, here's the thing, because it's possible. I'm pretty sure they did. Maybe I remember they stopped it for a while though. Because I heard some stories about that. And plus, well, the video store up the street from me, if you didn't bring the system back, they would charge you like a late fee. But then here's the thing: they already got you on file that you have the system. So, like they said, if you didn't bring it back or anything, and they'll give you a warning, but they're still going to add the late fees. And if you didn't, you owe them a new system. That's how they did it. So
I found out why I was getting those high prices.
What was that?
For the Blockbuster rental?
Yeah.
Remember, you were able to rent like a PS2, right? Yeah, it was like $20, $25.
PS2? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
But you had to put that $300 like what's it called? It's like an insurance thing. You had to put like $300 in your credit card.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I figured.
That's why I never did it. First off, I didn't have a credit card, and yeah, that was a little too risky for me.
Wow.
Yeah, you know what? I mean,
I just didn't have $300. That's all.
But the thing is, though, I mean, you know, it gave people an opportunity to be able to have something they didn't have and actually enjoy it. To enjoy the heck.
I thought that was cool.
And you know, I mean, basically, it does encourage them to say, you know what, I like the system a lot, and they think, Mommy, Daddy, can I get myself?
That's why I bought a PS2.
Yeah, exactly. PS2.
Yeah,
I figured I'd just buy one, save up and buy one instead of rent it.
Listen, PS2. I am not a PlayStation hater. I am not. I think because PlayStation.
I love PlayStation.
Because PlayStation.
I love PlayStation.
Yeah, PlayStation 2. I would consider it the best era of PlayStation that ever existed. I mean, listen, you had Tekken Tag.
Yes,
you had, which was actually better than the arcade.
Oh, absolutely.
Better than the arcade.
I remember seeing the first screenshots of it in an AGM and GamePro magazine. I was like, "Holy crap! This looks way better than the arcade version."
Absolutely, absolutely. Great games, and you know, they had a new version of Dead or Alive. They had a Dead or Alive 2. Dead
or Alive Hardcore. Yeah, that was Street Fighter EX. Hardcore. I remember that.
Yep, absolutely. And when I played that game, I was like, dude, you know what? The only thing I didn't like was the oversaturation of colors. There was a massive oversaturation of colors in that game in Dead or Alive Hardcore, Dead or Alive 2 Hardcore. But they had English voices. English voices was new because all the characters in the Dreamcast version and the Xbox,
all Japanese.
Yeah, all Japanese. No American voices at all. They didn't add American voices until for all systems until I think Dead or Alive 5. Dead or Alive 5, I think it was the one that actually had the option to do English voices and Japanese voices. Same thing with Dead or Alive 6. But yeah, man, that's crazy, man. You know, and then of course Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball. You know, that's another game altogether. I enjoy the heck out of that. As a matter of fact,
let
me see if I can.
You still have it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think I still have it on my list. There it is. Yeah, I'm gonna pop this up.
So if you had to say peak playing years,
another game to add to the vault.
Yes, indeed.
If you guys had to say your peak playing years in your life,
here we go.
Beach volleyball. Look at her. See, Lisa was not introduced into any Dead or Alive game until Dead or Alive 4. Dead or Alive 4 was the first game.
Yes.
That was her first introduction in the game. Exactly. Yep. And dude, we got to talk. The commercials were hilarious. I don't care what people say.
Still has a registration card.
Nice. Awesome. Yeah. Those are always good to not have.
Indeed. Only on Xbox. So anyway.
That's right.
So, yeah. You know what? A lot of games. You know, I just noticed that too. When it comes to like, oh yeah, PS2 was home. Yeah, that's definitely. Vet said it right. PS2 was peak home gaming. You're darn right. PS2 dominated.
True.
And you know what? The Dreamcast.
The entire era.
The Dreamcast. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened because Dreamcast still had an opportunity to kind of be neck and neck with the PlayStation. But it turns out a lot of the developers started to say, you know what, we're gonna develop for the PS2 instead. And then and then all those, but they could have kept on. Dreamcast could have kept on going. You know, there was more games being made for the Dreamcast, but they decided to bring it to the Xbox, and Xbox was considered the Dreamcast too. So that's like it's like
that was the same. Yeah, I remember the same thing that happened with Shenmue 2 because what's funny about that, they released Shenmue 2 on the Dreamcast in Europe and in Japan, but they canceled the US version and they decided to bring it to the Xbox instead.
Damn shame.
That was and I had to get the European version. And luckily, I had the DCX. All I have to do is reboot my system, take it out when it stops spinning, put the import game in there, and it'll play. That's how I play my imported games for the Dreamcast at the time. So, but yeah, it was a shame.
Yep. Gen Set Radio Future was actually going to be coming out.
I got that.
I got that one too.
Supposedly, this
right here. I still got that.
Yeah, they were.
They
were going to bring this out for the Dreamcast. They were going to bring this out for the Dreamcast, and and they decided to say, nope.
Kind of sad.
Yep. Yes, absolutely.
This was my
first. We're gonna do this.
Xbox
Let me go
game.
grab mine. I'll be right back.
Okay, good.
Go ahead. Grab it. That way we show we all have it. And we're
That's
big
what she
use
said.
Radio Future.
Ooh, hello.
and guys, speaking of Jet Set Radio, I mean, I remember a while back we did a 25th anniversary show on it.
Oh yeah, we had an amazing time, Johnny.
That was a fun one.
I think Tony wasn't able to make it that day. I think it was Tony. That's right.
No,
Tony.
he did. He was there.
Oh, is he? Oh, yes.
Yeah,
he was there.
Yeah.
Never mind.
He was. We all three of us. Yeah. That was a good one too.
Absolutely. There he is. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Hey, is that kind of my vault?
Yes, absolutely. Listen, let me tell you something. Jet Set Radio Future was revolutionary. It was a revolutionary game. Number one, because it was actually like one of the first games that actually becomes invited cell shading into video games. Of course, for the Dreamcast. Second, the fact that music was actually a big part of it. There's a lot of great music. I mean, listen. I mean, I've never heard such an awesome soundtrack. And the soundtrack was just
oh man,
it was peak. That was peak soundtrack, man. Amazing.
I have the soundtrack on my phone. Yeah, but Jet Set Radio and Jet Set Radio Future, I have the whole soundtrack into my phone.
So do I.
Still legendary. Still absolutely legendary.
I had the CDs and I lost them.
Oh really? You had the CD soundtrack?
I ordered the CDs straight from Japan.
You did.
And I lost them in the movie.
I was trying to get my hands on those so badly. I was like, I really want that soundtrack. And I think they said either it was sold out or there was actually only a few copies left or something like that. It was some weird thing.
I paid like $40 for them back then.
No, dude.
Because they had to import them and ship them over here.
Yeah, but that's the way. That's the only way to get it. That's the only way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember picking up. Well, while we're talking about soundtracks, I remember picking up. I think it was not Mortal Kombat, because I got that too. The Mortal Kombat soundtrack, the arcade one, the one that was made
for the Immortals.
For the Immortals, yes, I got that. I got the single. The single, which actually only had 3 different versions of that, and then you had the full album, which actually had each and every character had their own soundtrack.
Yeah.
Prepare yourself. Mortal Kombat.
Got that one. Yeah, I remember that.
Yes,
I had it on cassette.
I don't care what people say. I love that album. When I was going through YouTube, I was listening to music. There was this one guy that said on the comments was saying that he loved that album, but people are like. Was laughing at him, picking on him, and he's like, to this day, I don't care. All right, I still love the soundtrack to this day. It was my first soundtrack I ever bought with my own money. And people say, why don't you listen to real music? And then he tells them this.
What?
Yeah.
It was real music now that legit artists are on video games now. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And have been for decades now.
That's what he said. He said, screw yourself, and then guess what? To this day, he still listens to it. I was like, yeah, of course. You know.
Spencer.
I just had to throw that in there. You know, it was a pretty good story. I was reading. I was like, oh damn. I was like, you know what? Yeah, I remember back in the '90s. I'm pretty sure that a lot of guys had to go through that, especially if they were Mortal Kombat fans. You know.
Oh, we used to this the soundtrack of Nightwalkers. Yes, I remember like going to Nightwalkers and stuff like that. Oh man, if you
the
don't know
Killer
what
Instinct soundtrack, yes, I remember he did use that. I remember that. Yeah.
We had an amazing time and everything. One of the best haunted hay rides and everything in New York.
Oh yeah.
We had the best freaking haunted hay rides in New York, and and I loved every minute of it, and that soundtrack was just banging. It was banging.
Yeah.
It was a banging soundtrack. It was. And on top of that, speaking of other soundtracks, Spencer Nielsen actually had some amazing soundtracks as well. Sonic CD, definitely the whole entire album.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realize that Sonic Boom, because I actually picked up Sonic Boom soundtrack from from Software Etc. when it was actually available. They actually had the discs there, kind of on the table, and I was looking at there. I was like, "What is that?" He's like, "Oh, there's some Sonic CD." I was like, "Oh, that's interesting." So I thinking nothing of it. I actually said, "You know what? Let me buy it." It was like $14, like $15. I said, "You know what? Why not?" So popped out $15 and everything. Came home with a freaking CD. Pop in the disc. Listen to the soundtrack. The soundtrack sounds fantastic. All the great soundtracks, right? Then I just found out that I actually had the freaking Sonic CD soundtrack. That's pretty much what it was. It was the Sonic CD soundtrack, full, not like unedited. It was an unedited version of all of the damn tracks of Sonic CD. I didn't even know that. I said, "Oh, now I appreciate it a hell of a lot more." Now, but the thing is though, the disc cracked. The disc freaking cracked. I don't know how it happened, but I guess somebody must have sat on it or whatever it was. But I said, "How does it?" I was so upset because you can't get the disc anymore. Couldn't get the disc anymore. I mean, now you can. You have to.
But it's going a lot of money. Yeah.
Yeah, but dude, when I had the freaking soundtrack, man. It had everything. Even had like Sonic Spinball soundtrack also in there too.
Sonic Spinball. Yeah. I wasn't a big fan of that game, but the soundtrack was amazing.
Yeah, and I couldn't believe it. See, these are the things like nostalgia, kind of nostalgia, a hell of a drug. But these are some memories that really just resonates with me because you remember the moment that you actually had the disc. You remember where you were. You remember how it smelled. You know how just what you were doing. I listened to the soundtrack because I had a portable Walkman. I had a Discman actually. I had a portable Discman. I would walk to and from where I needed to go with that Discman. It went with me everywhere, and I had that disc in there. That was like one of my main discs I had in there. And then I think another disc I actually had in there was Enigma too, but that's that's another story. But soundtrack. Oh, that's right. I also had Tommy Tallarico's Volume 1. Tommy Tallarico, Volume 1. It actually had the Terminator CD soundtrack, which I once again didn't know it was a CD. Didn't know it was a Terminator soundtrack for the Sega CD until I actually played the game. And then when I played the game, I said, "Oh, I cannot believe it." It even had Spot, the Spot soundtrack, and also Mick and Mac's Adventure. If you ever played the McDonald's game, he did do those. Yeah, the McDonald's game. I remember that game. He did the soundtrack for that also. I was like, "Oh, man, I was living life, man. I was living life." Those soundtracks were legendary. Do you understand?
They're great. Yeah, I just mentioned about earlier with Tommy Tallarico. He did the music for Skeleton Warriors. So that music is great.
You know it's banging.
Of course.
So yeah. I mean, we can go on and on about soundtracks because I mean, I have a whole.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Listen to this. Look at this. You like Fantasy Star? I had the Fantasy Star game
beautiful.
soundtrack right there from Sega.
I got some soundtracks too myself.
Right
I got some King of Fighters.
Suikoden 5 and everything. I remember this soundtrack, but this one right here is cool because it actually has the art book in there too. It's the art book
that's
and,
beautiful.
So it has that and the disc in there. So the artwork in this is beautiful. I love this artwork. It's absolutely gorgeous. Celebrate the 10th anniversary. It's a commemorative collector set. Suikoden, including the package of 48 Suikoden art book featuring beautiful designs from the latest chapter in the Suikoden series. I'm trying to remember who the artist was. I mean, there's actually should have, because this art. I think he also did some artwork for some other games that are more relevant too. Also. My gosh. What was it? What was the artist's name? It should be on here. Jeez, it's not even on here. Nope.
The PC copy of Super Street Fighter Turbo, I think, came with the soundtrack.
No, I want to correct you. If you remember, no, it was the Street Fighter Anniversary Collection, the strategy guide that had the soundtrack for Third Strike.
No, I'm talking about the PC before that. When I was still in high school. It was for Super Street Fighter Turbo.
Oh, you're talking about Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. That one, right?
Yeah, on the PC back in the 90s.
I'm sorry.
It came with the soundtrack.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I had that strategy guide with the Third Strike soundtrack. That's why I bought it, because I wanted the soundtrack.
Right. I want to show you. You guys remember Mad World? I got a soundtrack from that one when I bought the game.
Nice.
So I got this
though. Oh, cool.
It's exclusive. Yeah. See, it's got that picture of Jack right here.
That's freaking
the main character. Yeah. I think it came with a nice package like that. And then right here I got the this one that you're gonna love. I got the King of Fighters 14 one. This came with I'll show you. It's like you open this sucker up, and it's got the first disc, second disc right there.
That's awesome.
And also, like, if you open this, there's another third disc in there with Terry, there's Angel.
Damn, we got the whole soundtrack. Very nice. Hey, there she is. Oh my god.
And it's a callback to motorboating.
There's our beauty queen right there.
Oh.
Exactly.
What are you doing with my girl? What are you doing with my girl?
Excuse me?
What are you doing with my girl? What are you doing with my girl?
Excuse me, your girl. Your girl. Your girl.
Oh boy.
Then that's the case, and I still have the King of Fighters 13 soundtrack right here.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna open it up. It's got soundtracks from the past games right here.
Nice.
As you can tell from there, and then what you do is you open this up right here. I'm gonna open this up for you guys, and then it shows you. It's got some of the soundtracks from the older games here.
Dude, that's amazing.
Look at that.
Yes.
Yeah, and it was only available like if you bought the first copies of King of Fighters 13. So it was only available for that. So
it's limited. It was limited. So it was limited.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Damn. So yeah, I got all the tracks in here, and then right over here, this is what pissed me off. When I got the King of Fighters 15 sound, the Omega edition, they came with the soundtracks with these sleeves. They went very cheap.
Oh damn!
I'm like, wow.
No, that's the.
I'm like, why?
That's the sleeve that the Third Strike soundtrack came in the strategy guide like that.
Yeah,
paper sleeve.
But listen, but here's the thing. You went from the King of Fighters 13. It says 94 here. It gives you soundtracks from the past games. You went from this, and then King of Fighters 14 soundtrack. You have all the tracks in this. It's a nice package.
And then you downgrade
and then you get these sleeves. What the hell?
Bruh.
I can see you get mad, especially if you have the past copies. You're like, yeah, that's a downgrade.
Maybe they're trying to save the whales. Maybe they're trying to save the whales. We don't want to use too much plastic. Oh, we gotta go a little.
Exactly. And then here's another thing. SNK Heroines. that came out on the PS exclusive to PS4, and it was on the Switch though.
Oh,
It gave us a 2-disc one.
Nice.
It gives a nice 2 disc right here. So, but instead of opening it, what they did is that you had to open the. I'm not gonna open it here, but you had to open this side right here, so you can get the other second disc out.
Wow.
So yeah, instead of packaging, I prefer this thing. I prefer this is the best. I like this one because you know the reasons why. Because you flip it open, you're gonna have a nice, gorgeous picture right there. So.
Centerfold. Yeah, absolutely. Centerfold.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And then I won't go too much on this. And then I got the the Streets of Rage 4 soundtrack.
Very
right
nice. Very nice. Indeed.
Yeah, I got this when limited run games were good back then, and I got the collector's edition. And yeah, it's got this nice soundtrack right there. And then I think this is also this is also 2 discs though. The same thing. You have to lift this thing up right over here, pull that out, and then you can take the other track out of it as well.
Interesting.
So yeah.
Wow. Well,
Yeah.
great. That's a great selection of soundtracks, man. I
got some more, but those are the only ones I just wanted to share. I didn't want to take out the whole thing.
Yeah, not at all. Because I mean, I have more soundtracks that are actually inside my sleeve because most of the sleeves actually got ruined. But maybe because of some wetness or whatever.
This is
everyone just started like, oh yes, pizza time. Yes.
This is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge.
Oh, that's
this
the
is the Shredder's Revenge.
Nice.
This is the Shredder's Revenge soundtrack. It's got all the tracks from. Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. And of course,
I just had to show you those.
Yes, and of course,
Does somebody in the chat want to see Vi again? Just over the teeth.
Yes, my analog SG Hyperdub has a soundtrack on the Sega Genesis cart with it. Oh, really?
No.
Analog. Wow. Okay, that's worthy. That's definitely worthy. Absolutely. I still have
That's got some cool stuff, man.
I mean, dude,
Yeah.
He's got some cool stuff.
I mean, the thing is though, there were shops. Yeah, there were shops that used to be local that actually had like a section of video game soundtracks. Literally, like it was small, but it actually had like all these imported freaking soundtracks from all these different games. Suikoden, Legend of Dragoon. Great soundtrack.
Yeah.
Oh, Legend of Dragoon actually.
I always love that. I always love when, like, say if you pre-order a game or if you get like the collector's edition or limited edition, it gives you a soundtrack for the game. But there's some discs out there that they only put like select songs in that disc though. I hate when they do that. Put the whole thing.
Why do they do? Well, you know what? Here's the question: Why do they do that? It makes no sense whatsoever. I mean, it's like, oh, if you want to enjoy the full soundtrack, you can buy the full game and everything. If you go to this website, blah, 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 kind of thing.
Buy a full CD.
They give you a sampler and everything, and they don't want to give you the full.
I just couldn't believe that because I know the King of Fighters 13 will come with a soundtrack, but the fact that they added songs from the past other King of Fighters games in this as well, 4 disc. It's 4 disc in here because I think I showed you in the sleeve right here because I pretty sure I showed you like there's a disc in each sleeve right here, like one here, and then there was one on the other side right here as well.
Crazy.
So I think on the other side as well. So yeah, so it was like a 4 disc one. So yeah, but I love the way how they package this. It's so nice. I just wish more companies would do this. Stop being cheap. Give us a value for our money. So that seems like Torrance is cut off for a minute.
Maybe he had to like
or
something.
He had to go like take a whiz.
Oh no! I didn't have to go pee at all or anything. Just get myself.
I just got to go take a whiz.
Indeed. Because
okay.
right now we're
Gotcha.
actually getting almost to the 3-hour mark. 3 hours? Can you believe that?
Oh wow!
Yeah. No, this was awesome though because we get to spend a little more time. It's not too late, and then we don't have to rush. I thought this was perfect. I thought that this was great that we started at 8:00.
Yeah, cool, man.
So.
Yeah, but definitely, I'm glad that everybody actually enjoyed their time with us. I mean, we had some amazing talks. My wife calls me a literal man. Hey, listen.
what?
No, don't. You're not alone. You're not alone. But you know what though? We are big children because we actually stayed young. That's the reason why. You know.
I don't think
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think they're
Why do
being
you want to
insulting
grow
with
up
that
being
either.
older?
I'm not
They see
insulted.
we like stuff.
I'm not insulted.
You know.
Yeah, why would you want to why would you want to grow up so old, grow up so fast and be old though? I mean, I'm a big kid at heart. I don't care what people say, and people tell me, "Oh, I have to grow up."
No.
Fuck you! I don't have to grow up for nothing.
No. You know what? You know what I say? Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. You know, man, child. Thank you. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, it
appreciate
just brings me back though. And then people say that, "Oh, you have
No one
Peter
can tell me
Pan
nothing.
said."
I'll just do
Get the
whatever I
hell out
want.
of here with that.
I'm tired of that shit.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah, I'm just tired of people saying that. They call people like, "Oh, you still play games or you collect figures and stuff like that." You got Peter Pan syndrome. I hate that term so much.
Peter Pan syndrome, bro.
You heard about? Did you heard that term before?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah.
Not directed at me, but I've heard it. It's
Yeah.
it's mean. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't have hobbies or likes of your own that you got to slam on
Yeah,
someone else's
exactly.
shit. Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't do that.
I was like, "Oh, what you people
Why are you
do?
so
Well,
miserable?
you just watch." Yeah. What do you do? Just watch reality TV shows? Yeah. Why would you want to sit down and watch a show about other people's lives?
Or doom scroll all fucking day.
Yeah, exactly. I have my own life. Why would I want to watch other people's lives? Get the fuck out of here with that. Come on.
You know what?
No.
Listen, I'd rather.
There might be kids listening.
Yeah, but you know what though? But I'd rather.
Yeah,
I'd rather be myself, enjoy what I enjoy. You know, keep my memories, and and just have fun. Listen. You know what? You are never too old to have fun. You are never too old to actually have happiness. You have never.
You don't
too
need anyone's
old.
approval to like something.
Exactly. You don't
That's all
need
it is.
There you
approval.
go.
You don't need approval.
And they have no right to tell you what you can and can't like.
Exactly.
So, don't listen to them.
Speaking of which,
Don't listen to them at all.
This right here is like.
Oh yes, Reckless, the Yakuza missions. Yes, I remember that game.
Yeah, this right
Cool
here.
game.
Now, I gotta talk to Activision because Activision has the rights to this game. They are the ones who actually created this game. Not Sega, not anybody else. This right here is actually made from a company called Blinkasha. Or Bunkasha. Bunkasha. That's her name. Bunkasha Games. Okay? And believe it or not, they're the ones they actually got published by Activision. And Activision, believe it or not, has the rights to this game. This game right here, even though the controls are kind of and whatever it is, they need to bring this game back and make it better. They could do it. They could do it. I mean, it's fun. It's a fun game.
It's possible.
Because it's actually like a kind of like a smash and crash type of game. Where you're actually trying to go after the bad guys. Kind of like a before Burnout.
It's almost like kind of like Fast and Furious a little bit.
Yeah,
a bit, right?
Kind of like that in the
Almost.
thing, but you're actually also smashing up cars. And also trying to it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's all right. Oh, yeah, I remember seeing the commercials for it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
you
good.
remember
I
too,
did
right?
see the commercial. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
I remember those commercials.
Indeed. So speaking of commercials, and everything, we could probably I'm thinking about trying to bring commercials back, but I'm not sure per hour, like every hour and everything, have like a small little commercial break. That'd be kind of cool. I was thinking about it.
That'd be cool. We could go through like commercials. So I remember we did in the beginning. We did like when we took a break though. We did show some commercials though. I remember we did that before.
So now that we actually going this long, I think that let me know in the chat if you guys wanted to see some old school commercials and everything, kind of throw it in there, like maybe a couple of, like one or two, so that way we can actually have a bathroom break or a drink break or whatever it is, because there's a lot of stuff that we actually talk about, and we want to stay hydrated, we want to stay fun, stay relevant, have a little fun, so who knows, whatever, but like a small little breaks in between, I think that'd be cool. I think it'd be fun. Why not?
Absolutely.
If you see some of our earlier ones and everything, that's basically the kind of format that we actually did. but we'll probably do a little different. Maybe we'll do more full screen this time.
You have to add that GameFly commercial. That's my favorite
Oh,
commercial.
the game thought, yeah,
ever.
dude. I'm
Where
actually
the
gonna do it.
players
I'm
are
gonna do it.
losing
Which one?
because they rented
There's
a
so many of them.
fucking
Which
game.
one?
The whole compilation.
Oh, okay. I
They're
think
flipping out. They're throwing their
yeah.
TVs out the windows and stuff.
Oh
and they
my
get really
god,
angry.
dude!
Yeah, I remember
That commercial is hilarious.
Yes,
It's
absolutely.
my favorite video game commercial ever.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
that I remember. You know what's my favorite one from GameFly? When the person brought in the game, and the guy said, "Well, the best I could do is give you $6," and then they go crazy and they start screaming and they start trashing the store.
Yes,
I wanted to
remember
do that when they tried to penny out some stuff when I went at GameStop.
Oh,
When they
my-
penny out your
Oh,
return
man. Oh,
Yeah.
or what you're trading in. I'm like,
Oh.
nope. I'm not giving that to you for
No.
a penny. Get out of here.
Dude, oh god, I remember. Do you guys remember this controversy that I think it happened back in 2017, where this guy he wanted to bring back Fallout 76 because the game was horrible. Remember the game got released, there was so many bugs that the game was like unplayable.
Oh,
and then he
God.
said he got pissed off. He didn't want store credit. He wanted money. The guy said, "Well, I'm sorry, that's not our policy." He said, "I can give you store credit. That's it." And he got pissed off. He started trashing the store. You remember that?
Oh my
That
god!
video went viral.
Yes, absolutely. Holy crap!
That
Oh,
guy
jeez.
went berserk, man. He really tore that store up. He gave no crap. He trashed that store up.
Is that really what you're gonna do? Oh, he starts like throwing shit. It's crazy. I'm like, wow.
Dude, he pulled
bro.
out. Dude, he pulled out all the cheese. He was pushing the stuff around. He took like the shelf of cases and just shoved them right out before
threw it on
Oh man.
I feel so bad. I feel so bad who was working that shift because you have to like literally go and to eat.
You gotta clean all that shit out. Oh, my God.
You might have even had to file a police report, dude, depending on how far it escalated.
Oh, dude, I think he did though.
Someone might have called the
what's
cops.
funny-
He had to. He had to.
Yeah,
He had to.
Dude, what's funny is that once the guy leaves out, the phone rang, and the guy picked up the phone, and he was like all calm. He was like, "Thank you for calling GameStop. This is Brian. How can I help you?" I was like, "How's this guy so calm when he just witnessed this guy just tore down his store?"
Wow.
Oh man, I gave props to that dude, man. I don't
That's insane.
I don't know if the chat has ever seen that before, but I was like, damn.
Yeah.
But I mean, the chat, you gotta see that. But that was crazy. But when you mentioned that GameFly commercial, I was just thinking about that commercial when the guy said, "Oh, the best thing you is $6,000." The guys are screaming and trashing the place. Oh my god!
The commercials were fantastic back then. Some of them were like completely off the wall. Some of them were like, like so freaking weird. I mean, the play it loud ones, the play it loud ones, the ones the Super Nintendo, with the Nintendo and was doing with the Play It Loud series. Oh my god, the one where the guy was eating stuff like that, and he's like, and he explodes and the mess everywhere. Oh my god!
Dude, the fact that these guys they were pulling their hairs out as well. I remember the one guy, he was just slamming his pillows and he was pulling his hair.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god!
Listen. You know what? Oh god, man! I you know what? But to be honest with you, that's what got people interested in freaking games. It's just how weird and funky the freaking commercials were. The commercials were hilarious, and I loved the hell out of it. And this was like in the middle of your Saturday morning cartoons, like in the Saturday morning cartoons and everything. You'll see a commercial, a Super Nintendo commercial, or whatever, or a Sega Genesis commercial.
Yeah.
And you'll see, like, dude, I was in the middle of eating my freaking Fruity Pebbles and everything in the middle of
Don't get me started. I love Fruity Pebbles.
Oh, Fruity Pebbles are amazing.
I love Fruity Pebbles.
Oh,
Fruity
Fruity Pebbles are
man.
freaking amazing, man.
The Christmas ones are great.
Oh,
man.
yeah. Remember the Christmas ones? Oh, I love the freaking Christmas ones.
Those are my favorites.
Yes, absolutely. Man,
You guys need to stop. I'm gonna go buy some tomorrow now.
Yeah,
dude, they're still available. They're still available. You go online. You go to Amazon. Amazon has everything.
Yeah, dude, I remember they had the limited edition ones with Pebbles and Bam Bam. They had their own ones too. And
Oh,
I
wasn't
think
the twin? Wasn't the twin bag one? Wasn't the twin bag one? Or was something like? Oh, it
I don't
was-
remember. I remember it was something that had to do with Pebbles and Bam Bam. And I think it was the cupcake bird. I'm not. It was something. If you look it up, you'll see it. That was a good one. It was
What
very
kind of
limited.
cupcakes are we talking here? Are we talking red velvet?
Oh, listen, red
I
velvet,
think it was Red Velvet. My favorite. I love Red
Red velvet is
Oh,
crack.
cheesecake. This is cheesecake one.
Oh, yeah.
The cheesecake flavor. Oh my god, man! You want to talk? You want to talk about flavor? Oh,
Yo,
filling.
Vet said they have Fruit Loops with marshmallows now. That's nuts. I'm gonna try it.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, that's right. We have it in my store. You know? Oh no, listen. Okay, just to let you know,
You gotta try it, man. It's right there.
I do work.
Eat it
In
for lunch or
you know,
something.
I work in a supermarket and everything, and I actually seen all this stuff. And just be Lucky Charms with marshmallows is crack. It's absolute crack.
Alright.
Oh.
It is.
Go down, bro. He mentioned Fruit Loops come with marshmallows.
Yes, Fruit Loops. Yes,
The Fruit
That is
Marshmallows
nuts.
oh my
No,
God.
I'll
both.
try it.
Both.
I remember those, yeah.
Yeah, both. As a matter of fact, Lucky Charms actually had a cereal that was all marshmallows. It wasn't. There was no.
Right.
No, they
I
did.
remember
They had
that
one.
one.
They had
That's
one. They had one. It was
insanity.
all marshmallows.
Cereal box
All
full of
marshmallows.
marshmallows.
No freaking, no fiber at all. I said, wait a minute. This is actually exist, and it exists. It exists, and it was only for a limited time though. It was like it was all freaking Lucky. It was Lucky Charms, all the charms, and none of the fiber. I was like,
I can imagine
It's
the
like,
kids
it
that
was
got
like
to
a
eat that.
bowl
They
of
eat one
pure
bowl.
sugar. It's like a bowl of pure sugar. Here you go,
You're
kids.
just eating
It'll
marshmallows
make you
and milk.
swim
Man.
better.
That's all you're eating.
Speaking of which, remember those commercials and everything with the what's it called? With the Captain Toothbrush or whatever it is, and
Captain Clark?
it was something about the guys with the toothbrush. It was like keep your teeth clean or whatever it is.
Was it the flip-top head?
They were superheroes and stuff like that. No, it's superheroes, and they had these guys that come over there with the candy. Hey, have some candy, kids. It'll make you swim better. And then the guys come out, nothing with the. It's like, oh, you know what? Eat some fruits and vegetables, and kind of superheroes. I think they showed that in school. I think it was like when I was in grade school. They actually had that. It was a weird. And they gave us a little kit. It came with a toothbrush, came with a freaking toothpaste, came with a coloring book, came with a small little
This sounds
thing
like
of
a school
crayons.
thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
God,
There was actually commercials that came on.
Really?
Yeah, it was almost as bad as those. Say no to drugs got commercials. You know.
Oh, those are
Oh, yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah,
Those are
Because I know the people that wrote those commercials were on drugs.
they were.
Oh, yeah.
This is drugs.
Like that talking dog drawing. Like, I don't like it when you
This
smoke
is your
pot.
brain on drugs. Any questions?
Yeah, any questions?
Yeah, that was someone on drugs.
Yeah.
Wrote that
Yeah.
commercial.
Yeah, of course. Oh, man. Okay, what time is it? Oh, 11:04. All right. Looks like,
Yeah. So yeah,
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what? We're gonna start wrapping up. All right,
Yeah.
guys, I am so awesome. It was so awesome to actually chat and have a good time with you guys. Man, we still got some amazing stuff to talk about. You know, we could go on and on and on all night. I'm glad that you
For
guys are
Sunday,
hanging
man.
with us. We are it's so awesome to think. Listen, we got more in the chamber. We're gonna try to do more shows in the middle of the week. We're not sure exactly what we want to do, but maybe we'll throw in. I'm throwing a couple of things. You know, you never know. Some couple of random videos here and there. Probably some that's pre-recorded, and I never know. But Sunday. That's right. At you want to do 9 or do 8?
well, 8 o'clock, we have a little bit more time,
Okay,
though.
you know what? Let's do 8 o'clock.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
8
'cause
o'clock.
we do go past stoppage time all the time.
That's
Like,
true.
might be
8.
better.
Yeah. So 8. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock
Okay.
kind of thing.
Wow.
8
I like
o'clock.
this.
So we're gonna make it official. We're gonna make it official.
Ask the chat.
And
Ask
make
the
it-
chat.
Yeah.
What are they comfortable
What
with?
do you
8 or 9
comfortable with?
o'clock. You let us know.
Yeah, 8 or 9.
This
8 or
for
9.
them, dude. This
Yeah,
for
no.
them. So we ask them.
8 or 9. If 8 o'clock is good, and you know, if we actually get more traction that way,
guys cool with
we'll
either?
do 8. We'll do 8. This is more like an open world experiment.
Yeah,
So,
that's great.
so yeah,
The
so
World Sandbox talk show. Yeah, buddy.
absolutely.
That's how we should treat it.
Yes, a Sandbox Talk Show, absolutely. 8. Oh, they love it. 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Oh, I already got
Because
one winner. We already got
And
one.
Dorian was here too at
Yeah.
8.
You know
Like,
what?
no problem.
Yeah.
If 8
8
o'clock
o'clock's good.
if 8 o'clock works for
That
you
works for you.
guys,
We'll do it for you
as a
guys.
matter of fact, I think Chris probably likes it too. You know, Chris was here for a little while, so you know what? I think 8.
I know
8
Chris is on the
8
West Coast.
Yeah, but you know what? 8 is 8.
Yeah, he's got.
But 8 is a sweet spot. I think 8. Yeah, it's a good with all.
Dorian's cool with it too. Okay.
All right.
All right, 8 o'clock.
Okay, 8 o'clock it is. So
All right.
you know what? So tomorrow, so not tomorrow,
Sunday.
Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this awesome channel. You get to see us with our shenanigans and everything. We talk hard and we play hard. We're all about it and everything. So listen, let me tell you something. You know, you guys are pretty awesome. You guys are fantastic. I love you guys. You guys interact well. Please tell everybody. Tell your friends. Tell your dogs. Tell your cats. Tell your grandparents. You know, tell your ex teachers. I don't know. Tell your ex girlfriends. Maybe you don't want to do that. Ex boyfriends probably don't want to do that either. But my suggestion is nothing. Just go ahead and also hit that bell so we actually can stick with the algorithms. It's definitely worth it. Of course, you can also go to our Patreon. We still have it up and a thing. You know, I mean, it's still up. Feel free to help us out. You know, to make our show a little bit better. You can be able to get these awesome little T-shirts right there if you actually join us. All you need to do is just go on there and use our awesome little QR code and just go ahead and print this out. Boom, just like so. And go ahead and check it out and check out the tiers. You get yourself a free T-shirt and everything. Of course, it's only one per tier. That means, and also it has to be only one time. That means if you go to a new tier, you will not get a T-shirt, but you will get a lot of the perks. Guys, you wanted to throw in the additions? No, of course not. It's tired. We're tired. We're all tired, but it's awesome.
Yeah, we're good. I just appreciate all the players coming out tonight and hanging out with us.
Yes,
It was awesome.
Absolutely.
And Sharon,
Say thank you and good night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the vault was awesome. You know, I love this edition of the vault. I think it's awesome. We get to share all our great stuff.
Yeah.
All the
Dude.
players out there. I love it.
The party doesn't stop. You know, we got a lot more. There's a lot more. I got to show you too. So, I'm going to save some of those because there's some of them I have to dig out.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, indeed. So guys, it's been awesome. We actually appreciate all the love that you've given us. Just why don't we get the heck out of here? We could do our outros if you want to, or we could do it all in unison. You guys are fantastic, you know. So what do you want to say? Any final words? You want to say something cool? Whatever it is. No. Yes. No.
No, we're good, man. Thank you for all the players for tuning in tonight.
It's time to play.
Yes, absolutely. It's game time. Okay, we want
Friday night. It's time to play.
Our thumbs are hungry. Yeah. We want to play some games. All right, guys. Well, let's get the heck out of here and everything. Stay awesome. Keep on playing. Keep on leveling up, and we'll see you next time on the next episode of Gaming Treble. Peace.
Like Animaniacs.
Good night, folks.